I mean, I've explained this story before. Like, I would be a healthy scratch, and then I would have my suit on, and then after the game, Yans would be like, "All right, we're going to the shower," and like I would like take my suit off, and then we would go all shower. So like, yes, I would say yes. It was very important that we were doing the manginas and the helicopter pops and very high during shower time.
Okay.
A team that showers together and scrubs their foreskin together wins.
All right. That makes a lot of sense. Welcome back to Macrodosing. It is Thursday. It's September 11th, and today's episode is brought to you by Game Time. College football season is back. That means tailgates, cheering crowds, and the excitement of being in the stands before kickoff. Those are all back too. If you find yourself at a tailgate and decide to grab tickets last minute, that's where Game Time comes in. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to the fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use. The Game Time guarantee means that you can trust that you're going to get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. And if you're looking at college football, you might be looking at LSU, Florida. In Death Valley?
Yep.
Louisiana, Saturday. Is it Saturday night?
Night.
Louisiana Saturday night?
They somehow play every home game at night and then complain when they don't, but that's a separate issue.
I think that's okay. Night games in Death Valley, that always plays for me. Calling Baton Rouge. Yeah, Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. Run out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination. I'm not going to say these words because it's kind of creepy if you think about them too much. Such a strange situation. Stopping every 100 miles. Calling Baton Rouge. That's pretty good. Yeah, what are the prices to get in?
I can get you in on Game Time. Florida at LSU for $102.
$102? That's a great deal.
That is correct, yeah.
That's a great deal. It is. It's a rivalry game. Florida, LSU, Death Valley, $102. Get in with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying college football tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code MACRO, $20 off that first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code MACRO. $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
All right, welcome back to Macrodosing. He's about to clap there.
That was good. Are we recording?
Yeah.
That was a good start.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, keep going.
I'm your host, PFT. I should just do me, huh?
Yeah,
I'm your host, Arian Foster, and today is September 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You forgot. You had to look at your phone.
I did.
We said we'd never forget.
I forgot.
You forgot.
But it ain't. So
Right
it's tomorrow, technically, so I didn't forget.
It's the 10th today as we're recording this.
There you go.
So time works tomorrow. It's going to be the 11th.
Well, that's how time works as we know it.
That's when the episode comes out. Yeah, it is 9/11 today. How about that? 24 years.
Damn.
There's going to be a lot that happens next year. I imagine the 25th anniversary, they're going to do like a commemorative ceremony, all that stuff. 24 years.
Yeah, I guess people like nice, compact, tight, even.
You like, yeah, 5s or 10s.
5s and 10s.
On the 5s and the 10s. That's when they do it up big.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're back. Arian's in studio right now. That's how he sounds so crystal clear. You look crystal clear.
Man, I'm clean right now.
Your skin looks good. Have you been moisturizing?
No, I'm just black, PFT.
Is that what black don't crack?
Black don't crack.
Yeah. Whites, we do sometimes.
No offense. I don't know.
I went out to a Cubs game last Saturday.
Can't relate.
I know. I got carded every time I bought beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, they're good at their jobs.
Once I turned 40, I flipped on it. I stopped getting annoyed when I would get carded when I was buying drinks. And now I'm like, appreciate that. Appreciate
good looking
that.
little guy.
I like that. Yeah,
That's younger than me.
They don't say little guy. They don't say little guy. They say sir.
Your skin does look good, though. You don't look.
Thank you.
I don't think you look 40.
I don't think I look 40 either. It might be the lack of facial hair, too.
Yes.
That might have something to do with
baby face, dog.
But yeah, we're back in studio. Big T's here. We got Mad Dog McKenzie behind the glass, and we're going to talk about Déjà Vu in a little bit. We have not done this episode before, right?
Who knows, man?
That was a good deja vu joke
saw what
right
you did.
there. Is what it was.
I saw what you did.
I don't think we've done this before, so don't complain if we have. Today's going to be a fun show because Arian's here in person. He's also in person because he's going to be taping a recurring video series for Barstool with Mad Dog, McKinsey producing. Who else is working on this?
My favorite white guy.
Oh, that's right, Nick.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been replaced by Nick.
When were you ever number one?
No, I'm just saying, like, in this series, I will have been replaced. Nick is taking my spot.
No.
As counterpart white man.
Yeah.
You never had that spot.
I'm currently in that spot
But
right
he's
now.
saying in your life.
Yeah.
Or in most of the content.
trying to
you
tell
do.
you.
I'm not
never
saying
had
I'm not
this.
saying I was ever number one.
Oh.
Maybe I was before you met Nick.
Yes.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
But I'm saying, in terms of like producing content with you,
Oh,
me and you,
yes.
I have been replaced by Nick. He is going
Let's
to be
not call it
doing,
replaced. Let's just call
upgraded.
it. I wouldn't say that.
Well, he's number one.
You guys are both funny as shit in your own right.
He's number one. He's a very funny guy, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Do you want to say what the premise is?
So we alluded to it a little bit. So
Yeah.
those that don't know, it's introduction series to teaching women about football, and we are specifically going after the woman demographic because it's a lot of meat festivals and a lot of the content that we create. So I want purely women. I want to teach women football.
Okay. How are you going to teach women football different than you would teach a young man football?
Not really that differently, but I just want to curate it towards women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a pink shirt.
Oh, got it. All right.
Yeah. I'm just
Do we think that's good?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
the-
I mean, I can see the vision right now.
I'm dressed really nice. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be an audience it's gonna be like a studio audience.
So it's gonna be
With
Arian,
women.
like, look how good I look. This show is for all the women out there.
Even more pink.
I mean, think about
I
it.
know
if there's
y'all like that.
Any topics you want to know, you want to see me discuss, just slide in the DMs, ladies. I'm happy to
No.
to teach. I'm gonna treat you gently.
I think there's not like football content created for women. I think it's consumed mostly by men, and like nobody. And honestly, I think dudes is gonna learn stuff from this as well because I'm gonna teach the game of football in a real way.
Okay.
From somebody who knows the game in and out.
That was gonna be my question. As a man, am I allowed to watch this?
Yeah, no, I think that's the good part. It's unisex. I'm calling it Her Huddle because I want this to be curated and marketed to women because I want. Like I think football is an amazing sport. Obviously, it's been a big part of my life. I want people to enjoy it, but on like on a deeper level. And so like my mother and my sister have been football fans my entire life, and they watch football. But I noticed they don't really know the game like I think they should know the game. And so like I'm gonna teach it to them, and I'm gonna teach it to women in general in a way that. You don't like. I haven't seen a video like, yo, this is football 101. You know, like because everybody watches the sport but don't really know the ins and outs. Cats that watch it a lot or have played, you may not get that much out of it, but maybe you do. I'm going over coverages towards the back end. I'm going over coverages.
Okay.
I'm going over formations. I'm going over all of that stuff that you don't really know what you're looking at if you don't know what you're looking at.
When you show a picture of the quarterback, when you're talking about the quarterback position,
Right.
have you thought about who you're going to use as an example?
It depends on the demographic. We tried to diversify the women in the audience, but there was only white women signing up. So I'm probably gonna use Josh Allen.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say Jimmy G, maybe
Who's Jimmy G?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Why? Oh, because he's like a model looking.
He's a good-looking guy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean Tom Brady.
Tom Brady,
You know,
good-looking guy.
he got a lot of work done though.
It pains me to say that Jalen Hurts is an attractive guy.
Yes.
Why does that pain you?
He's a good-looking man.
He's in your division.
Yeah. Oh, you thought it
Yeah.
was a race thing?
No, I was just like, why would it pain you?
No, I just don't want to say that. I don't want to give any credit to Jalen Hurts, but yeah, he's a good-looking guy. Jaden, I think Jaden's you know what? He's cute.
Is he the most attractive
No,
quarterback in the NFL?
I think Jaden's a cutie
Who's the
pie.
most attractive?
He's a cutie
quarterback?
patootie.
Sam Hartman. Well, he's not in the NFL right now.
Oh, he is practice squad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sam
Counts.
Durbin.
Sam Hartman.
That counts.
Counts.
Sam Hartman. He's on the practice squad for the Commanders.
Yo, you threw out that name so fast, man.
Well,
Oh,
He
no,
goes-
God,
he's
he's literally so
known
hot.
and he's who you should use for your.
He's literally so hot.
Okay, I see why you this. Oh, he looked like Gustavo from or no Gustan.
Yeah, I know.
From
what
Beauty
you're
and the
saying.
Beast.
Yes.
He's
Say that name again?
does.
I said Gustavo. I meant Gustan.
I think it's Gaston.
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 Yeah.
just say it.
Isn't Gustavo from Big Time Rush?
I don't Gustavo. Who's Gustavo?
I don't know, but that's Gaston. Yes, he's
Yes.
got a great head of hair. He goes viral every week because
I mean, this is
new
objectively
woman,
good-looking white dude.
yeah, some woman
exactly.
discovers him and they're like, okay, he's a good-looking guy. He looks a little bit like a mix between T-Bob Bear here at Barstool and Billy Mitchell from King of Kong, Fistful of Quarters.
I mean,
Are you familiar with that, Big T?
Billy.
I do know who you're talking about. I don't exactly know where you're getting
No.
that comparison.
Yeah. that guy.
you crazy.
Show Big T.
Is
That-
he a midget?
I've
Wait.
seen him.
I'm looking up.
Is he a midget?
It's
No.
this guy. Oh no!
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
That's
no, I really can't.
No,
I
okay.
don't know.
It's just
Listen,
a full beard he
I love
has.
where
I
you're
love
getting
Sam
Dark
that
hair.
from.
Here
I
he
can
is
see.
in
I
the
can see
Barstool
what
office.
he looks like. What he would look like if he was. That's me.
It's what Billy Mitchell thinks he looks like when he looks in the mirror.
He
That's
just
what
has
Sam
a
Harden
really
looks. Yeah.
good. He
Yeah.
has really good hair follicles.
I once hopped
Yes.
on the Spaces with, Glasses Malone. Yeah, you know Glasses.
Yeah.
That dude. So it was with him and a whole bunch of. We was talking about hip hop and stuff. And we was talking about. I don't know how the conversation came up, but I was like, he's a good looking dude, and a whole bunch of dudes was like, oh, I'm like, come on, y'all. Like,
Pause.
I was like, you can admit when a dude is good looking, and it was like, nah, dog, and I was like, no, nothing, never. And there was like a bunch of dudes on there that were like, no,
Nope, not me.
not me, not gay.
When I get changed in the locker room and somebody takes their clothes, I try to fight that person. Say, put your clothes back on. Remember when that happened to me? That was crazy.
No,
Yeah. I didn't tell you about that.
I don't think it did.
Because
I think you told me about that. Not
It was a-
on.
it was on a Thursday. I think a Thursday morning that it happened. And so then I came into work and I told the story on part of my take because it was our Fire Fest. But we recorded, we were out working out in the morning, and I was in the gym. I was in the locker room. And afterwards, I took my clothes off because I was going to go to the shower, which was like maybe 10 feet away from me. So I'm at my locker, facing my locker. Shirt comes off, pants come off, underwear, whatever. Put it right in the locker, put the towel around my waist. And there's a guy that was in the locker room that started yelling at me. And I didn't know he was yelling at me at first because I had my headphones on. I was like, surely he's mad at somebody else because I'm just looking at my locker getting changed. He got mad at me and he came out. He had this like look in his eyes like he wanted to punch me in my face. Like he was furious at me. He stormed out of the locker room staring me down. And it was just because I took my clothes off to get he thought I was doing something gay by taking my clothes off to shower.
It is pretty gay.
I guess it kind of is a little bit gay. But yeah, that's a guy that guy has never played like competitive sports in his life.
That is one thing
Because like
about
you have to. What am I supposed to do? Just not take a shower?
yeah about normal civilian life that you just don't recognize how or abnormal it is until you get into regular. Like I would never do that at a gym. Not like what you did. It's part of it, but it's like
Yeah.
I would never.
You would never take your clothes off at a gym to shower?
Nah,
Really? What?
nah, B.
You did that every day for like.
That's what I'm saying. But like, cause I know these dudes. I sweat with them. I bleed with them. Like it's like a brotherhood. I'm not gonna just drop my drawers in front of you and go into shit. That's weird.
Well, even if you're like facing your locker and it's
Nah.
not, you're not looking at anybody.
I'm gonna get in my car and go shower at my house.
Well,
I'm not knocking you. I
I
understand.
had to come into work.
I understand. It's wild. It's a wild. I'm just saying I would never do that.
Okay. Well, I do.
It's okay. I'm not.
Now I feel like I'm weird.
Nah. I mean,
Big T, do you get naked?
No. Well, I have the.
You're
gym
never
that
nude.
Is in my apartment building. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be weird if you got naked in there.
that's what I'm saying.
That'd be very strange.
It's not a like. I understand. It's a. I don't say it's not normal, but it's just it's a normally odd behavior.
I think it's like 80% of people that go to work out at a gym
No.
end up taking their clothes off.
Hell no. That's
Yes.
so high. Nah.
What do you think it is?
I was like 30.
No.
Bro, people are not comfortable with being naked.
I think it's higher than you think.
I don't. Well, maybe. You know what?
80s high.
You might be right because I don't work out in regular gyms.
Civilian gyms.
Yeah. So maybe I would just think that's just.
You're forgetting about old people.
Yeah.
Old
They
people
love it.
and
Oh,
they
you
they
ain't
actually
lying.
like bring the
You ain't
percentage up
lying.
because old
Yeah.
people they get naked then they just hang out.
And saunas, B.
Yeah.
And saunas. Like I've been in a sauna and dude just whop
Yep.
raisins.
Old man will talk to you while they're naked.
Yeah.
And old man will carry on a full conversation.
Yeah, I mean,
about-
it is a maturity thing, honestly. Like, so when it first started happening, like in high school was when I first started getting introduced to just being around naked cats. Like it was weird at first, but then as the upper class normalizes it, you're like, all right, just grow up. It's all
Yeah.
good. And then college, that's all it is. And then in college, there's no like dividers in the shower.
That's the weird part to me.
that shit is wild. There's no dividers.
Why
in the
is
shower.
that?
I don't
They're
know.
very
man.
easily.
I
Yes.
don't know. It's
You just put a curtain.
more than
Like,
affordable. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird as shit. I don't know.
When you said college, are you in the NFL? There is.
No.
Right.
That's weird too.
Yeah, because they definitely can afford it.
You know what? If I ever own an NFL team, I'm going to invest in my club. I'm going to spend
Dividers.
the $3,500
And what-
to put up a plastic divider in between every shower head, just so that somebody can have like a moment of privacy.
All right, let's role play.
Okay. No, wait.
You get a knock at the door. No, not like that.
Knock it on the side of the divider.
No. You're the owner.
Okay, yeah.
You get a knock at the door.
Yes, come in.
It's 3 of the captains of your team.
Hello, 3 captains.
Yeah, we just as a team, we just wanted to come up and we just wanted to ask you. We felt more comfortable without the dividers.
You want me to take the dividers out?
Yeah, we're it's a bonding thing.
Explain.
We feel like as a team, like we shower together, we bleed together. It's just a thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. I hear you. I listen to my players.
Yeah.
I'm a players first owner.
Yeah.
We're not just going to get rid of the divide. We're going to get rid of all the other shower head. There's going to be one shower head, and you guys are going to bond after practice. Everybody together. Let's get to the pile. I like this. Team unity.
No, there should absolutely be dividers. I don't know why that is. It feels like it is some kind of psychological because you can afford dividers. Like,
Yeah.
Why do I,
I mean,
say
they don't. You could do it for $100. Put a
I don't know
sheet.
About, I don't know about $100.
I'm saying if you wanted to, you could figure something out. Like
If you had to do it for $100,
all you have to do is put a curtain. Like
yeah.
It'd be very funny. I might do this. I might write a
wonder what
blog
it is.
advocating for teams to put up like the smallest possible shower dividers, just so that like we're not showering in the open anymore. Like, why are we doing this? And then see if any current or former players get mad at that proposal.
100%.
Like, no, you don't understand football. You should cover that in her huddle. The shower.
All right. Imagine this, ladies.
Shower.
Bunch
Yeah.
of guys working out.
No, I mean it is weird. When I was in middle school, we had dividers. When
Yeah.
I got to high school, we had dividers.
Mhm.
And then in college, no more dividers.
You know what? In high school, I never took a shower in the locker room. It was nasty.
Yeah, we had a gross. Yeah,
And so
for
I
sure.
never took a shower there. Just funky in my car. And then college. I don't know why. I'm racking my brain. Like, what about baseball? Y'all did they do?
I didn't play baseball in high school, so I don't know. I can ask.
I only played football in high school, but our locker room had dividers.
Ask. Do you have any famous baseball players in your phone?
I do. Yeah.
Hit them and say, "Do y'all meet watch
Well, they're probably getting ready for the game.
what game?
There's daytime baseball games today.
Which one?"
I'm not going to say who I was about to text, but we do have people here that played college baseball.
Hit them.
Okay.
It's interesting. You would think.
It's 2 hours before the game. You can text him. I know who you're going to text.
No, they're working.
So are you.
That is true. My work is a little bit different.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's just see if Max is here.
Max, who's Max?
Part of my take, Max.
He played baseball in
He
college.
played, yeah, the Matt Stairs of the CAA is what they called him.
What college did he go to?
He played at Hofstra.
Okay.
Hey, Max, you're on Macrodosing right now.
Happy to be here.
Hey, Max, are you in the office right now?
Not yet.
Okay, all right. Well, then maybe you can just answer this question. We're talking about post-game showers and how
Okay.
weird it is that like NFL teams don't have dividers in the showers in the locker room. In high school or in college baseball, did you have dividers like shower stalls, or was it just all out in the open?
All out in the open, it would be crazy to have dividers
Why? Why would that be crazy?
because the vibes of a post-swing shower is like the best vibes in the world.
Okay.
You got to enjoy the shower with the boys.
Okay. All right.
That's a take.
What about high school?
We didn't have showers in my high school.
No showers in
We
high
just had
school.
shower at home.
Okay. All right. But all right. That's interesting to know. I wonder if there's any sports that had dividers, because football, no. Baseball, no. Basketball,
They had a different locker room than us.
different culture. I'll make a call. I'll call Titus.
What's up?
Hey, Titus, you're on Macrodosing right now.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Sorry, I'm eating lunch. Hang on.
no,
Go ahead.
that's all good. Are you close by the studio?
Yeah.
Would you mind stopping in for just like 1 second?
Yeah, I'll pop in.
Okay. Is that mic on, guys? Okay. We'll get Titus in here to answer about college basketball. I could also call some NBA guys and see, because I feel like, I don't know, they might be at the space and they're like, they make way too much money. They might be like, why the fuck am I showering next to?
Well,
all my
NBA is a
naked
really
teammates?
small team too, so maybe that has something to do with it. You could have
Yeah.
individual stalls if you only need 15 guys.
Yeah. Hey Titus,
What's up, my guy?
Oh, what's up?
How we living, baby?
What's up, boys?
come have a seat.
Uh-oh.
It's Mark Titus.
I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read what this is.
Mark Titus also.
I promise you have
you're-
no idea.
Also co-host of Wake Up Barstool on Thursday mornings with myself, Jerry, Big T, and T Bob. Titus,
Oh, that's just nothing. I don't.
Okay. All right.
what was he looking at?
There's this trend going around with artists on Twitter where they'll take fictional cartoon characters and add real life images to them. So like SpongeBob or Squidward,
I hate that.
they really did like that. They'll put like real squid features to Squidward,
Yeah.
and it looks weird, but it's fun to watch.
All right,
Go ahead,
sorry.
sorry.
All right, so we were talking to Arian about playing college football, NFL football. We talked to Max Delente about playing college baseball. Wanted to ask you about college basketball. What was the shower situation after practice and after games? Did you have dividers between each shower head, or was it all in the open?
It was all in the open.
See, what is
Yeah.
this, man?
What about high school?
Every shower I've ever had playing sports was out in the open.
Do you
We
think,
never had dividers.
Do you think it would have been a detriment to team morale if they had put up like small dividers in the shower?
Would that have been a detriment?
Max seems to think it would.
I lean towards yes, but
He seemed like a meat watcher though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, no, it would be a detriment. I do think it'd be a detriment.
Did you-
I think you. Yeah,
Bunch of meat watchers.
You like enjoyed the post game shower, not in a
we're
a
not meat
sexual,
watchers.
not
We're
in a
not.
sexual
It's not
way,
a
but,
sexual
like,
thing.
This is us bonding.
Hey, hold on, meat watching ain't sexual. It don't have to be sexual.
Yeah,
You and meat watching.
What?
I'm just trying to think of what.
A meat noticer?
Hey man,
That's
whatever,
different.
whatever euphemism you wanted to
Like I just
butter it up
I
with.
just noticed.
But sometimes you do have conversations in the shower. No,
So,
so
okay, this is-
sometimes
Can you
like
not-
you,
right,
you
right
are
or wrong.
just
This has
like,
been my experience, and like I know the fan base here is tired of Aaron bringing up race, but there's this distinct difference. White guy humor is very centered around gayness.
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of gay stuff going on, and so
Yeah.
like I noticed like when we was in college and in the NFL, like a lot of their humor was just like gay jokes. Lots of gay jokes.
Yeah,
So like I never really had conversations with my dogs in the shower about meats.
how many championships did you guys win?
Touche. I guess.
great
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, maybe you
I'd
needed
like
more of
to
that.
see those
Maybe
studies.
maybe
divisions.
maybe if you did some more gay
divisions.
shit, you guys would have had better camaraderie. You know?
You may be onto something. Maybe that's the gayer the team.
Yeah, we
the
weren't
better
doing
the
gay
team.
shit. It was, I think it was, yeah, you just you have a conversation after practice. You're all fucking around, and you're just like, it's just part of the.
Y'all
yeah,
did towel
yeah,
whips
yeah,
and
towel
shit?
whips and
See, we never
fucking
did
yeah.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's what's up.
Arian was saying that when he goes to a gym now, he doesn't use the shower. Like he'll go home
See,
and
that's
shower
Really?
there.
That's what you do, like a public gym.
Yeah.
You'll go use the shower in a
Yeah,
public.
I'm not on my day. Like you get undressed, you throw a towel around, you walk to the shower. Those have dividers. Like
Right.
you're not in the
But I think Arian's like
have you
this-
always been that way?
No, at school or in NFL, yeah, like I showered is what it is. But like in a public gym, hell no. It's weird to me. Because it's
put a
all
towel on,
there's
it's-
there's a certain bond you have with your boys when you're bleeding and sweating and grinding
Mm-hmm.
with them, right? And so it's like you shower with them, it's like whatever. But like Philip that I just met in the gym, I'm not finna just pull up next to him and
Well, yeah. Well, those have dividers. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go to like the basketball locker room with Philip.
that's what I'm
I-
saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So-
but like the gym I go to has like the individual
Right, and you can shower
thing, so I
inside.
can I
Yeah,
shower in there.
yeah,
But yeah, if it was a
yeah.
wide open thing, I don't think I'm
I'm not doing that.
not doing that with Philip. No.
No, that's what I'm saying. I told Arian when I work out, if I'm at the gym, I get undressed, put my towel on pretty quickly, walk to the
See,
shower.
That's wild to me.
But it's not a wide open shower. It's got dividers in
But
it.
I'm saying like
That's wild to
Is
you.
it like a cleanliness thing, or are you like a guy that's like all the bacteria and shit in the shower? I don't want to have my.
yes, definitely. Do
Is
you
it that
have,
or is it-
Do you have slides when you shower?
I put on
good,
shoes, yeah,
okay,
shower
'cause I know
shoes.
they don't wash their legs, so
soap runs down?
yeah.
We've
and so-
established that.
All right.
And I pee on my feet. What else do you want from me?
Vultures do that, but they throw up on their feet.
Do they really?
Yeah.
They puke on their
The
feet?
acid cleans the feet because it has a bunch of bacteria. They eat dead shit. so they throw up on it, and allegedly the acid. This is what I read somewhere. I can't
Okay.
even tell you what I feel like limitless dude right now.
Yeah,
I
no.
have this fact from somewhere in my brain.
I respect that about
Yeah.
vultures. They're like the Moises Alou of birds.
Okay.
He used to pee on his hands to make them tougher. Didn't wear batting gloves.
Yeah, that's nasty.
One off season at Ohio State, I had to get I had a varicocele in my testicles, which is basically, you know, like old women get the like varicose veins in their legs and stuff. Like the veins just like keep multiplying. I had my veins in my balls were wrapping around my vas deferens to where they did a physical on me. They were checking for the hernia. The doctor like felt like you could feel like my veins as he was like touching my groin, and he's like, you got like some serious shit going. He's like, did you know this? And I said, no, I've never really like massaged another dude's balls to know like what normal balls feel like. These just feel like normal balls to me. So anyway, he's like, you're gonna have fertility problems. Do you want kids later in life? I was like, yeah. He's like, you should probably get this fixed. So long story short, I got ball surgery. I was out for like 2 weeks, and my nut sack was like that big, and the first shower I took. Back like at practice, I went to practice. I had to wear like 3 layers of spandex because if my balls like moved at all, it hurt like crazy. The first shower I get in is just like an all-time memory for anybody that was on that team. That I get in the shower with a ball sack that's like that big, and my little dick is just like resting on top of the ball sack. And so I'm thinking back on that, and I'm like, that's why showers are important. That was like integral to to the college basketball experience. Is shit like that where you're just like, oh my god, you know, like
How many more of those were there that it was an integral experience?
You know, then every so often there'd be a guy with a tiny dick. You'd laugh at him, like I don't know. There's towel whipping. There's
Towel whipping.
That's how you became elite at towel whipping.
Someone asked you to pass the soap, and you like throw it on the ground and joke around like that. I don't know. It was like
had actually bars or so.
I think some of us did. Yeah, some of the guys had bars.
You know,
I don't know, but the black dudes all showered too. So I don't. Like they were,
We
they,
did,
they,
but they had,
you're
like,
right about the
liquid-
gay stuff. The white guys, we like the gay stuff.
100%.
Like we like the look, it's my dick, and you're like, I don't need to.
We had dudes used to like tuck their joint and run around and shit. And I'm like, fam, what the fuck is this?
The white guys would be like trying to like catch their dick and balls in their legs without their hands, you know.
And I never understood.
You know,
Shit like
black
that.
dudes are like, what are we doing?
They're all
What are we
gathered
doing?
around like, yeah. I remember I used to walk. I
Yeah.
said this a long time ago, but I used to walk in and like 5 a.m, dog. Aaron, come here, dog. Come here. What would you rather do? Drink a gallon of like donkey sperm or like jack off 100 cows? And I was like,
That's funny. That's funny.
about, man?
That's funny.
That was Brian
It's
Cushing.
an
Good
interesting
old-fashioned.
hypothetical.
it's the
old-fashioned
wildest shit in the
humor,
world.
Was
Man.
that was that Fitzy Ryan?
That was Chris Myers. Shout out to Chris Myers.
Shout
That's
out
my
Chris
dog.
Myers.
Yeah.
There was a guy that one time like glued googly eyes on his stomach, and then walked in and started like shaking his, like it was a long nose.
See,
I
I love that shit, bro. I don't understand that shit.
I do the hamburger a lot. You take your penis and wrap it between your balls and then turn it sideways. And then you just you do some.
This
penis
is not a
puppetry.
good
I don't
podcast.
know. Yeah, it
I'm,
was
I'm
good.
filming her huddle.
Oh man! Oh shit, Greg Oden! I just fell in gum.
Yeah, exactly. As I think back on it, like that's like if people ask me, "Do you miss playing basketball?" I think those are the first things that come to mind. I'm like,
I'm
yeah,
missing
like
I
my
do.
dick around my balls.
You're like
having
the
my
Boston College guy who cried. He said, "I'm gonna miss going out to
Yeah,
eat
going
like
out
you
to eat,
miss
yeah,
the
I'm like-
showers with the boys."
Well, yeah, I missed it badly, and then I think about it more. I'm like, I don't actually miss the basketball though. I miss the penis puppetry in the shower. That's what I miss.
All right, that's interesting. So far we've heard from baseball, basketball, and football. I want to get. Let's see, we got some hockey guys too, right?
Oh, they
It
definitely.
seems
Yeah,
like
hockey,
everyone
definitely
loves
does.
the open concept.
But I'm
Yeah,
thinking this has to be like some kind of psychological warfare ownership has decided long before, because we can absolutely afford dividers in every collegiate stadium, in every professional stadium, but like it's a psychological thing.
I think it's a camaraderie thing. Like
I want to get to the bottom of who
do it
started
too, right?
that.
Like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
you know military dudes.
Military.
It's
gotta be military.
It's got to be. That's got to be the origins
Because
of it.
everything in sports is like just we took the military and took away the
100.
guns and put a ball in place, and then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that's basically.
What about golf? It's
golf showers?
No, golf has the most divided showers. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
golf's not a team thing.
They've
so-
got like
They do all.
mahogany
They're in
showers
one
in
locker
college.
room though.
college.
That's true.
I guess college does have teams. Is golf a team sport at the college level?
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah,
yes.
you do
I
get
But there's like
teams.
But it's not. It's an
individual,
individual team.
elements. Yeah,
But there's still a team.
but there's like a
Yeah,
national
you're
still-
championship.
Yeah.
At the
I
Ryder
would see
Cup,
that.
they should shower together for
yeah,
camaraderie.
yeah, exactly
Right?
right. Exactly right.
I mean, when they're at a tournament, all the golfers are in one locker room. So
But it's usually a country club, and country clubs have
sure.
yeah.
They've got the most. I wonder if there's any like hijinks going on in the golf locker room though. Like like the stuff Mark was talking about, like John Daly, I could see him walking out
That's the kind of guy
and
that
hitting the entire locker room with
tuck his junk.
a fruit basket.
Yeah.
From my knowledge, which is several scenes of Full Swing, they seem to keep pretty much to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what always turned me off about golf, and then that's what's attracted me as an older man.
Yeah.
The individuality.
The not being around people.
Yeah.
You can leave if you want to
Did
leave.
I-
dog.
did I-
Yeah.
Thank you, Titus.
We wanted to
Did I-
chat. We
welcome
wanted
to
to
stay,
chop in, but no, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I would love to stay, but
No, it's all good.
I got other
Good
shit
to see
to
you,
do.
baby.
I got other shit to do. All right.
I beat him in free throws.
Oh, hold on. As I'm on my way
That
out,
was dirty.
You wait till I'm on my
But
way
hold
out.
on, hold on. Is it true? Is it true or untrue? Is it true or untrue? Yeah, you saw it. You saw it. The boy stroke is mean. That's not a good
Pause.
follow up from that segment.
Now I do know that
But
there's
the boy stroke is mean.
in golf. There's some legendary golfers. I think it was it Arnold Palmer. Trump talked about this during his. I don't know how Trump got to this part of his riffing in his speech, but he started talking about like what a giant dick Arnold Palmer had. Do you
Is this
remember
while
that?
he was president?
No, I think this was during the campaign this year. This is like a year ago that he was talking about it.
What?
He would, sometimes he just gets to riffing and you can't. You
That's a
don't know.
wild pivot, but I'm interested. I want to hear this.
So
Trump makes vulgar comments about Arnold Palmer at Pennsylvania rally.
yeah, what'd he say?
No way.
What did he say?
No way.
What did he
Yeah,
say?
I want to make clear these are President Trump's comments, not Big T's. Quote, "This is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough, and I refuse to say it, but when..." proceeds to say it. "When he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there. They said, 'Oh my God, that's unbelievable.'" To laughter, Trump added, "I had to say it." That's actually incredible.
See, but that's the type of shit that make him so likable to people. And
Just-
I understand.
He
it.
knows how to
Yeah.
get a crowd
The
going.
nigga
Yeah.
funny, bro. He funny as shit, man.
Yeah, I do know that a lot of guys that were on tour. It was like a legend about Arnold Palmer, like hung like a horse.
Have you heard some of the stories of Greg Maddux?
I've heard some of them, not about.
Arian, you want to talk about shower hijinks?
Yeah.
Greg Maddux.
Wait, what's his?
I think Chipper Jones said one time he was in the shower and he just heard a bunch of guys laughing and he looked and Greg Maddux was pissing on his leg. He said another time
Pissing
on Chipper Jones's leg. Yeah.
that is insane.
He said
That's fighting.
Greg Maddux would also take the socks. They would put all their socks in like the laundry bin, whatever. And he would take the socks and wipe his ass with it and put it back and wait for someone to pick it out.
Mhm.
See, that's the type of shit. How is that? That shit's nasty, dog.
He was a big pisser too. So there'd be guys that were in the hot tub and you'd stand outside the hot tub and pee into the hot tub.
I would beat the dog shit out of him.
Yeah, well they were just like trying to get a
Bruh,
soak on.
That is fighting.
Yeah,
That's mad disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's nasty.
I hear about it happening sometimes in football locker rooms where somebody would just pee on another guy in the shower. But pee's sterile.
I've never
Pee's
seen.
sterile. It's
I've
not-
never witnessed
it's,
that.
It's healthy. So
I don't think it is actually.
I've got a line out.
Fact check me on that, Maddie. Is pee sterile?
Yes, 100%.
I didn't think
Pee
think
is
so.
sterile.
I didn't think it was.
No.
Yeah.
Cleveland Clinic says, contrary to popular belief, pee isn't sterile or antiseptic.
Oh wait, we'll get back to this. We're gonna call back from a hockey guy.
A honky guy.
Hockey guy.
Well,
Hey Biz, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just in the car with Wonton Don, Corey, and Tyler, aka Trevor.
Oh, I love that. You're doing peeking right now, right?
We are driving down from Whistler to Horseshoe Bay to take a ferry over to Nanaimo.
Okay, I love that. That's going to be a great video when it comes out. I'm excited. I had a question for you because we're recording Macrodosing, and we're talking about different shower situations because Arian was talking about the NFL. We talked to Max about baseball, Titus about basketball. So I wanted to hear from a hockey guy. Growing up, did you guys ever have dividers in your locker room showers, or was it always out in the open?
I mean, it depended on like which rink you were playing at, but for the most part, it was just all open.
Okay. Like NHL, everywhere's all open.
Yeah, NHL. It's you're playing in. It's I couldn't remember one rink that would have dividers in the shower.
Do you think it would be a detriment to team morale if there were just small dividers in the showers?
I mean, I've explained this story before. Like, I would be a healthy scratch, and then I would have my suit on, and then after the game, Jans would be like, "All right, we're going to the shower," and like I would like take my suit off, and then we would go all shower. So like, yes, I would say yes. It was very important that we were doing the manginas and the helicopter pops and very high during shower time.
Okay.
A team that showers together and scrubs their foreskin together wins.
All right. That makes a lot of sense. I think we still have to hear back from the golf guys. They're the one guys that I think there might be dividers in every single golf country club. I can't see Scotty Scheffler shower next to Jason Day after a round, you know?
Was there ever like one guy on your team that would just get like railed on by the other guys for having a small cock?
Yeah, that's another important thing that we talked about. Like, you laugh at the guy with the small dick, that whole thing.
I would get made fun of for like the excess skin on the end of my cock, obviously, but I was one that, like, I think that they would say, "Oh, there's enough skin on the end of your cock to cure a burn victim." Like, I would get all of the insults.
Yeah.
So,
but
yeah, like, once again, though, that's the chuckles are good for team morale.
Yeah.
And, I couldn't imagine Tiger Woods giving McIlroy the mangina after a round at the Masters, but you know, who am I to judge?
Yeah, I was saying they should do that for the Ryder Cup to build up team morale. Just my first act as captain, we're taking out the dividers in the locker room.
Well, another thing too, like during the finals this year in Edmonton, we were all staying at the JW Marriott, and that's the nicest hotel in town in the Ice District. And Brian Boucher, who commentates for TNT, he went down to take a sauna, and the entire Florida Panthers team was in the sauna together.
Okay.
So that, to me, is why they won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, that makes sense. It does. All right.
I would consider that the same as a shower, right? It's like, you know, cocks out for the boys.
Yeah, team bonding. There's no barriers between you on and off the ice. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Now, a football locker room where Arian was, like, that must be even more intimidating, because I would assume some of the weapons on these guys were just like, it was like they were fucking CGI. Like, who did he say had the biggest bat when he played?
Biggest bat right here. What up, dog? This Arian, man.
Biggest weapon.
This is it. So we was talking about it. So you probably didn't play with. I don't know the hockey demographic, but there's probably not a lot of black dudes. I'm guessing.
There's a few. But no, not a ton.
Right. So we was kind of differentiating the I guess the humor. So like white dudes' humor is like very y'all talk about your junk and y'all do the helicopter and all that stuff. Black dudes don't really do that. Like we don't really like so like the white dudes would always do that shit, and we would always be like, "Fam, what are y'all doing?" Like, so it was never a thing for, like, it was not, I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. But we also didn't win any championships, so maybe that's the problem.
If you could go back, man, that would probably be the one thing you should change. Now, quick story. We had Shane Doan on our podcast before, and when he was playing early days, I think he was with Winnipeg, there was this white guy, Jim McKenzie. And this guy had the biggest wrench, okay? Like, Donor said the first time he ever saw it, he was in shock, where he walked by the shower, and then he kept walking, and then he stopped, and he's like, "Wait a minute." He's like, "There's no way that was real." So he went back, and he was in shock. So we kind of go on and talk about all the references and stuff like that. And then like 6 months later, I think it was Ryan Whitney bumps into a girl and she's like, "Hey, I'm Jim McKenzie's daughter. Can you please stop talking about my dad's cock on your podcast because it's ruining it for me?"
Now you're talking about his cock on another podcast.
Yeah.
I hope she listens to this show too. All right.
Biggest horn, the white guy of all time. So shout out to Jim McKenzie and the hockey world.
All right. I appreciate it, Biz. Have fun doing peaking. What's up, Donnie? Enjoy your time out there. And yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Love you, boys. Great job. Love you.
All right. Love you, Biz. Bye. That was good.
Madeline and Mackenzie, I don't want to do y'all's job for you, but a clip of Biz coming up for a different name for Dick every time. I think there were like 7.
Yeah. And listen, he's versatile too. He can do it about vaginas. He can do it about buttholes. He's got, you know how Eskimos have 30 different names for snow?
I did not know that.
That's Paul Bissonnette, but with buttholes.
That feels remarkably inefficient.
Yeah. Well, it's different types of snow. You know, there's different
Okay, well,
types of
that's
snow.
different.
Yeah. So I've also heard back from a golf guy, professional golfer.
Who is it?
A professional golfer on the PGA Tour.
Yep. Who is it? It's definitely Max Homa.
Some don't
Would
have.
have been my guess.
Okay. So he says some country clubs don't even have showers. So that's lame.
Boys musty.
But when they do have showers, there's always a divider, because if they have showers, that usually means that it's a very nice club that they're at. So they always have dividers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that was probably the most predictable. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Titus hit it on the head. I think it comes from probably the military like mindset of like breaking guys in, camaraderie, suffering equals bonding.
Suffering and like you got nothing to hide.
Yeah, I don't know about that part.
Yeah, but listen, if you can all gang
Someone's-
up on one guy in your unit,
No pun intended.
yeah, but if there's one guy and you make fun of him for like 10 minutes because he's got the smallest dick, then you're all united.
I can't
Right?
I can't imagine that was the reasoning behind it. Like, yo, we have to take the dividers out.
Well, I've passed along the suggestion that the Ryder Cup team removes the dividers
Love that. Is he on the Ryder Cup
for
team this year?
camaraderie. Who?
Max Homa.
Oh, no, he's not.
Gotcha.
But I'm not saying that that's who I was talking to right there. Biz just wanted to add one more thing.
I love how he's driving, gets the call, and is like, you know what? Hold on. More dick stuff.
He said also piss bombs. They would do piss bombs.
What the fuck is a piss bomb?
Well, Arian, I'm glad you asked. That's where you pinch your foreskin and piss until it explodes.
What the fuck?
and then he says, that was my specialty.
Yo, this is peak white dude, right? This is peak white. This is crazy.
Oh my god. He is so
Oh, that's
funny.
awesome. I'm crying. All right. I mean, it's a legitimate conversation, though, about...
I don't know about all that.
I think it is, because you would think if you don't play sports growing up, you're always taught you're private in the shower. It's a privacy thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're naked. You don't look at other people. They don't look at you.
Right.
That's like, it's a alone time thing that you get. And then you play sports and it's like, fuck, no, we're not taking these dividers out. We're playing sports.
Yeah.
All right. We got some other stuff to get into today. It's not all just talk about post-game showers.
Yeah.
You mentioned Glasses Malone.
I did.
So recurring guest on Macrodosing.
Yeah.
Legendary producer.
Legendary. Everything.
Have you seen what he did with his new album?
No, what do you do?
So his new album, he divided up his tracks into like 40-second clips.
Mhm.
Like every verse is a different song, and released them on Apple Music. And so one of his songs will just be like 40 seconds, one
Oh,
person's
wow.
verse. And then the very next track starts out precisely where the first track stopped. Same song, new verse on it,
Wow.
different track. And I guess he's trying to like change how people are, or not really change, but adapt to how people are consuming music.
Well, I love the innovation of adapting to the algorithmic sense that humans are accustomed to now. I hate that it's there though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I understand what he's doing.
I do too,
but
yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't think you're not going to listen to the song and enjoy the song more if it's divided up into.
Well, I think I'm unsure. Like I would consume his album like that, but like think about pop songs.
Yeah.
Where you just like the hook, where DJs could spin just the hook at a baseball game or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, actually.
That is true.
But as far as like how I consume music, I listen to albums at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be an old man that dies on that hill.
Yeah, even if a band that I really like puts out a 2-song EP or a 3-song EP, I will enjoy the hell out of the songs, but I can't appreciate as much as I do like a fully constructed, well thought out album.
100%.
That's got like its ebbs and flows.
I think we're old on that though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But
I'm okay. Like,
I think it's smart.
The youth ain't for me. Like, I'm aging, and that's okay. For all those people out there aging, let it happen.
Yeah,
it's a part of life. It's beautiful, and you're not supposed to relate to the young folk like that.
And I would say that the burn factor would be higher in terms of how quickly you get sick of a song. If you just get like 40 seconds, let's say you really like Ludacris's verse on "Yeah" by Usher,
Okay,
right? Which I do. Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous. And I'm like, I want to listen to the Luda verse again. I would get sick of that verse way faster if it was like its own track.
Well, see, okay, so here's the brilliant part.
But I think in today's music, you move on to the next thing quicker, so you might not get sick.
So I don't think this is for people who casually consume music. That's what I've had to accept over the years.
Mm-hmm.
People don't listen to music why I listen to music. Or why you listen to music. You listen to music because you love the in-depth, the different chord changes and the composition and the way you go into a bridge. Like, you love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love that shit. Most people that listen to music don't give a fuck about that shit. That's why the most pop music is like simple, C, B, A, G, those chords, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very simple. They're not gonna get into the diminished chords and all that because people don't. It doesn't sound right to their ears. It feels funny, and so that's not what pop people listen to. But like, if you go back to like the 90s and stuff like that, some of the best verses ever, I would absolutely run those back in this format.
Mm-hmm.
But like, again, it's not that format wouldn't be for me because I like to listen to the whole shit. But I could see how that could be, because there's been plenty of times I listen to a track, somebody snap, and I run back that verse back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
But
I think that there's the best artists out there are able to write really interesting, more complicated songs that still sound like pop songs. That sound like catchy as hell.
That is the appeal and why Drake has been so successful for so many years. He's been able to kind of satisfy all niches of rap in a real way. So like, he's been extremely good at writing verses with melodies. So he's melodic in his verses to where it feels catchy, but the bars are still there. So he's still rapping his ass off, but there's melody behind it. And then he's an extremely brilliant melody creator for hooks. So that's been his appeal for the way he's been one of the number one artists of all time.
The two that come to my mind right now in terms of writing complicated music that still sounds very, very catchy, I think John Mayer does a really good job of it.
Brilliant, yeah, brilliant.
And I think the all-time best probably Stevie Wonder.
He's my number one R&B artist of all time.
His songs are complicated as fuck in terms of the music, but you listen to them and they're still a bop.
But also, you think about him in an era where albums were consumed in a very real way. I mean, shit, like was probably my greatest love song, but Songs in the Key of Life, maybe one of the greatest albums of all time. So it's like, yeah, Stevie Wonder is one of my goats. Ray Charles was really good at that as well.
Yep.
The beat, I think that was the Beatles' appeal as well when you think about it. The complexity of their songs, but also the simplicity of it at the same time.
They started out pretty simple.
Yeah, and then they did
then they smoked weed with Bob Dylan, and it was all over.
Yeah.
Big T, who are your favorite country artists right now?
Shabuzi. What's his name?
Baby,
I've only heard like 3 songs from him, but I love all of them.
Me too. There's the obviously the bar joint he got from
Good News.
Good News.
Really good song.
That motherfucker hard.
And then he has one more other one. I mean, Wallen obviously has a ton of hits. I'm looking through my thing right now. Russell Dickerson I like a lot. Riley Green, love.
What's your pump up shit? If you like, yo, I gotta get in the mood to fuck somebody up. What do you listen to? You gonna throw on and you be like, all right, I gotta lock in.
Still mostly just country, but like more upbeat.
I'm listening.
I don't know. I just searched like country pump up.
So like I have like
country
like
lifting.
Like one is like BMJR by Lil Wayne. Cold. Just I throw that on when I feel like I want to fight somebody. I don't fight nobody, but like if I had
it gets you amped up.
Man, you feel me? I have a whole like let's get it list.
I like for that Last Resort by Papa Roach still gets me going.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Cut my life into pieces.
I've heard. Yeah.
This is my last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually wrote a whole song to that instrumental.
Did you?
Yeah. It's a really dope song.
I would like to hear it.
I'll find it and send it to you.
Can you try to pull it up? You think you got it?
It's in my laptop.
You know what another really good one is?
Yeah.
Annie Up.
MOP?
Annie Up.
That's absolutely in my pump up list.
Annie Up
Hell
makes
yeah.
you want to fight everybody.
You know what that song's about?
It's about stealing shit.
It's
from
about
people.
robbing people.
Yeah. They're not very subtle about it. Fuck you, Your Honor.
Yeah. She said, Remy Ma said, keep acting like you don't know where the fun's at. And I'm going to show you motherfuckers where the gun's at.
You want mad money? Kidnap that fool.
Kidnap that
It's a song about it's about kidnapping.
It's straight robbing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very toxic.
It's a great song though. And it's been remixed like a billion times.
As it should.
And they're all good.
one of the hardest hip hop beats of all time.
Yeah. So yeah, Papa Roach and MOP,
Good little back-to-back mix.
they still get the play. Also Rage Against the Machine, always.
Yeah.
Killing in the Name of or Bulls on Parade. Bulls on Parade is probably a better pump up
The
song.
way I don't like that song, and it's not because it's not good, it's because when, for some reason, for obvious reasons, that was like the slogan for when we started making playoff runs,
Mm-hmm.
Bulls on Parade. And I hated it.
You didn't like it?
No. It's got played all the time
Okay.
everywhere, so I was like,
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
Come with it now.
yeah. I fuck with Rage though. Heavy.
We'll get back to macrodosing in a second. It's brought to you by Fox One, where you can stream your favorite live sports so you never miss those Did You See That moments. That means Fox NFL Sundays, college football Saturdays, the MLB postseason all in one place. Fox One is built for live, edge-of-your-seat plays, jaw-dropping highlights, the kinds of moments that make you shout in your living room like you're at the stadium. It's sports, news, entertainment, all streaming live the way it was meant to be watched. It's also the best way to stay locked in on your action, whether you're sweating your fantasy matchup, tracking a parlay, or just riding the chaos live as it happens. Start your 7-day free trial today. Offers are subject to change. Go to Fox One for complete terms and conditions. Let's see what else we got today. Oh, there's a quick PFT's playing corner.
Run it.
World War III update. World War III might be starting now.
I don't know that I want this update. Go ahead.
Russia launched a series of drones into Poland a couple days ago.
When it happened if Biden was the president.
So, yeah, it was not just like one or two drones. Apparently, it was like dozens of drones that were launched into Poland, which had previously not been part of Russia's special military exercise, as they're calling it, in Ukraine. Poland was always separated. They were not included in any of Russian aggression because Poland is a member of NATO.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they were to attack NATO, Poland can then invoke Article 5, which means that every other NATO country has to come to Poland's back, and now everybody's at war with Russia. So they have not invoked Article 5 yet. They did, however, invoke Article 4. We're getting close.
I'm unfamiliar with all the
Article
articles.
4, it mandates consultation with the other NATO members.
So like pull up. We
it
we gotta
means
chop.
yeah, it means that they're being threatened, and so now you get everybody else in that. Basically, they're like, "Hey, can we hop on a conference call real quick and talk this over? Because there's some drones." But apparently, some United States-made F-35 shot down a few of the drones yesterday, which was probably light work. That was like a morning snack for the F-35, the vaunted F-35 Lightning II, perhaps. So they're proving their worth over there. We still haven't seen any of the Russian Su-47s, the Su-47s. The 57s. I've talked about that on the show. That was their plane that they designed to counter the F-22 and the F-35, but they don't have very many of them, and they're not really using them because they might suck, and they don't know the world. They don't want the world to know that their brand new planes suck. So we still haven't seen those.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's PFT's playing corner.
All right.
The F-35 performed as expected, took care of an inferior opponent on the road, and still haven't. The F-35, they haven't played nobody, though. That's the problem. So we'll see as the
You
season
thinking
goes on.
flyover for the Commanders tonight?
So I screwed this up last week on Wake Up Barstool. It was opening night for the NFL. It was the Cowboys at the Eagles on banner night. I thought that the Eagles would have a flyover of F-15s. I was calling my shot. There was no flyover because it was pitch dark outside. I forgot that it was going to be pitch dark outside.
You can't do
There was a
flyovers.
flyover for the Bears the other night.
There was, but that's also Central Time Zone, and it was
Okay.
still light enough to see the planes outside. So
You
Thursday
can't-
night,
You can't fly over in pitch black. Is that it?
well, you can, but it's not. I guess it's more risky to do just like a weird training mission at night when there's no lights out because you got no visibility, and also you can't really see the planes that well. So it's like not as much of a
Like
reward.
the radar though.
Yeah, no, well, maybe not F-35s, but I'm saying like the flyovers. That's for the fans, and that's for like the TV spectacle of it all.
Gotcha.
And so at night you don't really get that as much.
Gotcha.
So tonight's game, Thursday night's game, is going to be in Green Bay. Commanders at the Green Bay Packers. I do have a prediction because Green Bay is very far north, and it's in Central Time Zone.
Mhm.
So I think we're going to have a flyover.
Okay.
My prediction for the flyover tonight, official. We're going F-16s.
Okay.
F-16s tonight. It's going to be the F-16 Fighting Falcon, a.k.a. the F-16 Viper. And that's what's going to buzz the tower at Lambeau Field. Now,
Negative Ghost Rider. The tower is full.
my reason for choosing the F-16 tonight,
As opposed to what? What is the?
it could be an F-15, which is what I predicted last week, which is the Eagle, 104-0 lifetime record, never been shot down, the greatest, statistically the greatest United States plane of all time.
This is the first one in Top Gun.
The original Top Gun
Yeah.
is the F-14,
Okay.
the Tomcat.
Okay.
And
then
the new one is the F-18,
F-18.
the Hornet. Although, as any plane guy knows, they should have used F-35s for that mission.
Right.
They wanted to avoid the radar. Use an F-35. You don't need to use an F-18.
So F-35s are undetectable in radar.
They're less detectable.
What's up with stealth bombers?
They're very hard to see on radar too.
So why don't we just use them more?
The B-2, well, they don't have guns. They don't have air-to-air missiles.
What are they for?
They're bombing.
Jesus.
They're air-to-ground.
All right.
Air-to-ground only. But
Are they as maneuverable?
no.
Gotcha.
So if you get into a dogfight with the B-2, you can shoot down a B-2.
Mhm.
But the idea is when the bomber goes up in the air, it's usually got an escort of F-35s by it, so they can see the planes coming before they get close enough to shoot at the B-2.
Gotcha.
They can take them down. But I'm calling F-16 tonight. The F-16, I know for a fact that they've got a couple of them in Madison because I flew into Madison Airport one time and I saw the F-16s. So that's why I'm predicting the F-16s, because I saw them in the state of Wisconsin one time.
Okay.
The Ferrari of the skies, the F-16, the mighty Fighting Falcon.
You said this is the best plane of all time.
No, that's the F-15 Eagle.
F-15.
F-15, statistically, an F-22 would eat an F-15 for lunch, though.
What makes the stealth undetectable to radar?
How they designed it's a couple things, like the how angular the plane is
Mhm.
is one. So the smoother it is, the harder it is for the radar to bounce off the surface and then
Okay.
bounce back to your plane to detect it.
Right.
The material that they build it out of, the material that they spray onto it afterwards, can absorb some of the radar.
Shit look cool.
Yeah. So I think I've heard that the F-35 might have like the radar cross section of like a golf ball
Can you make a paper
or a
airplane?
CD. I can. I'm not very good at it though.
How? You're a plane guy.
Yeah, the paper. I don't know. I'm not good at folding. I'm not an arts and crafts guy.
Okay. I would think you would like have several.
You know what? Maybe I'll learn how to make a great paper airplane this year.
I think you
Because you're
should.
right.
You should know how to do that.
Yeah, I should.
Being the plane guy, you know.
The PGA golfer replied to me when I said I think they should remove the dividers from the Ryder Cup to build team camaraderie. He said, "Ha ha ha! Fuck! I hate how good of an idea that is."
I would love to see them other dudes' penises.
I'm gonna tell him please pass along to Keegan.
So, not Keegan. We're whittling it down.
Yes, we are. All right. Anything else we want to get into today?
I have something on TikTok that is taken over my life. I'm curious if anyone else has seen it. There's a guy, he just goes by Zay, is his name. And he can take a video of someone speaking. They just say, "Hey, Zay, I want you to guess where I'm from," whatever. And they say a couple
seen this
sentences.
dude.
And he can pinpoint the city they're from.
GeoGuessr, but for voices?
Yes, it's
Wait,
incredible.
hold on, he could do it for voices?
He takes a video of someone speaking, just saying like, "Hey, whatever, guess where I'm from," yada yada, And he's like, okay, so the way you pronounce this word is common
Yo.
in Charlotte, Atlanta, Nashville, and Pittsburgh. But you said this thing, which only is in Charlotte and this place. And he can get, and he shows a DM. He's like, I think you're from Western North Carolina. And I'm like, how did you do that?
So does he do
That's
it?
fire.
Are there words that you have to say? Is there a script that you have to read to
No,
him?
he just goes by. He's like, so you said the word caught, like caught, and that happens here. And he can deduce enough from several of those that he can get exactly where they're from.
I want to test this guy out.
I do too.
Because I've lived in a lot of different places.
So I grew up in a different place, went to high school in a different place, went to college in a different place, been in Houston for a long time. I wonder if, because like I could hear, like when I go back home to San Diego, like I could hear the difference between what I say and my dudes.
Yeah.
When I left talking just like them.
And there's also words that you would say in one part of the country that you wouldn't use. And like when I grew up, any sort of athletic shoe was called tennis shoes. But that's not across the United States.
It's not?
No, it's not. Some people call them sneakers. Some people call them
trainers. Sneakers to me are like nice shoes. They're like that you would buy specifically, not want to get dirty.
Yeah,
those are sneakers.
I think of sneakers like Asics.
Yeah.
See, that's tennis shoes for me.
Yeah, like a jogging shoe would be a sneaker.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if we ever use like tennis shoe. We just say shoes.
What about soda? Do you call it soda, pop, or
so
Coke?
when I grew up, everything was Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of Coke do you want?
Yeah.
I'll take a Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Can y'all see if you can pull up one of this guy's videos? They're fascinating.
Yeah. Will you? Do you
just
have it?
search Zay on TikTok, Z-A-Y.
There was a thing that the New York Times put out back in 2010, 2011, the failing New York Times, Big T.
I remember this.
And it was the dialect quiz where you could answer like 50 questions. And it was like that. It was like, what do you call shoes that you wear for sports? And then it had 3 options. Or what do you call a sweet, sugary, carbonated drink? Do you call it Coke, pop, or do you call it a soft drink? And then you'd answer all those. By the end of the 50 questions, it would nail you down to your city. Yeah, that you grew up in. It was crazy how accurate it was. But this is more impressive
because you just hear it from.
Because you just hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. So pick one of these videos. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Where does it sound like I'm from? When I talk, where does it sound like I'm from?
That's a great question. One of the earliest things I noticed in your accent was something called L vocalization. It's a trait in some English accents where the letter L at the end of a syllable or word becomes more of a W or a vowel sound. You can hear it in how you said the word talk, like tall.
When I talk, where does it sound?
So the fact that you display L vocalization narrowed my search down to either Pittsburgh, Philly, the South, New York City, or the Bay. The second thing I noticed was that you flattened the diphthong in the word time, pronouncing it as Tom.
I'll ask like one more time. I'll be like, bro.
Doing this specifically to the vowel sound in the word time is very common in Southern English. Listen to how Virginia native Pharrell pronounces the word live as live on When the Last Time by Clips. So at this point, I was pretty sure you're from the South. I just need to know where. And so I rewatched the video and noticed that you said talk with this vowel sound instead of this vowel sound. Now, the only reason you pronounce it like this is if you don't display something called the cot-caught merger, when the vowels in the words cot and caught are pronounced the same. Otherwise, you would pronounce it like this, saying something more like talk instead of talk. DC and Baltimore are the only southern cities that have the cot-caught merger, so I figured you weren't from either of those 2 cities. At this point, I was kind of at a loss. I knew you were from the South, I knew you weren't from DC or Baltimore, but I didn't know exactly where, so I rewatched the video a couple more times until I noticed this. Listen to how you say the R in the word followers in this next clip.
I got a lot of new followers, so
An accent that pronounces the R sound at the end of a word or syllable like you did there in the word followers is called a rhotic accent. Now, traditionally, Southern American English is non-rhotic, but there are some syllables where among younger speakers we're starting to see rhoticity emerge. One of those cities is Atlanta. Listen to how Lil Yachty, an Atlanta native, so clearly pronounces the R sound in the word wire. So at this point, I was like 99% sure that you were from Atlanta or the general Atlanta area, so I did some stalking on your TikTok to confirm my suspicions. And that's when I found this video, where you say you and Donald Glover grew up in the same area and attended the same high school. Where did Donald Glover go to high school? Where did he grow up? Stone Mountain, Georgia, only about a 30-minute drive from Atlanta.
So he does that with
that shit's wild.
Dozens of.
Is it possible that he goes back at everybody that sends in a
He
DM
doesn't.
and he finds out where you're from, and then he
doesn't.
reverse engineers it by like looking at how you talk and then fitting that in? I would like to test him because I see a loophole in this.
I've watched 100 of this guy's videos. He doesn't do that.
But everybody leaves clues as to where they're from. You could see how you could do it though.
Well, he has had somewhere like someone mentioned in the thing about Texas. He's like, okay, I'm pretty sure you're from Texas, but then he nails the city. But he doesn't go search out where they're from.
Okay. I would like to see empirical proof.
He said empirical.
Yeah, I would like to have him do this live.
Let's see if we can get this guy to do us.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right,
Down with that.
I'll do it. Hey Zay, what's up? My name is PFT. I would like to know where I'm from because you are a wizard at what you do, and I don't know if you can nail me down in terms of where I grew up, in terms of where I got my dialect from. I've moved around a little bit, but I will say that I grew up in a place and I stayed there for the first 20 years of my life. Good luck. Okay. Big T, you want to hit him?
We're kind of wearing bad clothes for this.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna give him some clues. Now, Arian actually.
No, but there's tape. Like you can look Arian up.
Yeah.
No offense. This kid seems pretty young.
Yeah, but you could look Arian up.
I understand that, but
okay. Mad Dog, you do it.
Hi, Zay. I am wondering if you know where I'm from. I grew up in the same area for the first 18 years of my life, and I have stayed in the same state for the first 22 years of my life, and that's about it. I hope you know where I'm from.
that's actually a good one because I
Yeah.
feel like you don't have a particularly strong
That shit was fucking
No.
hilarious.
accent from anywhere.
You would fuck him up if you went on it. Actually,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Mackenzie would be outed immediately if you said
know what?
documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could look me up.
Aaron, congrats on your Brewers, by the way. They're going to make the playoffs, according to my projections. Yeah,
Whoa. Brave of you to
it's big shit.
step out there and.
I do it. I bet on them.
Have they not clinched yet?
No, I'm sure they've clinched.
I think we're at 89 wins right now.
Is that not a clinch?
Well, there's no. It's relative to what everyone else has.
Yeah.
I'm looking up what their
I think
magic
we're
number
like
is.
6 games ahead in the division.
Yeah.
There's not many games left.
Their magic number was 3 for the postseason several days ago, so they have to have clinched by now.
I think they're close. And Big T, I don't appreciate you.
Oh, they can clinch today.
Let's go.
I don't appreciate
Play
you,
the Rangers.
Manfred, explaining to me about how playoffs work.
Well, you
I'm aware
asked-
that it's relative to what other teams'
Well,
records
you
are.
asked a dumb question.
Well, no, it's not. I'm saying 89 games at this point in the season. I'm sure I thought that might be a clinch.
I agree with you. Usually that
Yes.
that was confirmed by the fact that they can
Yes,
clinch.
but
today.
don't act like I don't know that
I understand. I
depends
was
on how the
explaining more
Cubs
to.
and the Mets are playing. I get it.
I understand.
But yeah, congratulations, Arian. And you're going to be going to a game?
I'm going to the game on Friday night. I was originally supposed to go with Big T to his high school.
Ditched me.
I did ditch you because, kind of seeing somebody right now.
It's a big game Friday.
It's a big game Friday for multiple reasons. We have a bet.
Well, no, Big T was saying it was a big game.
No,
for
for
his-
Downers Grove
I'm
North,
sorry.
it's a big game.
I was totally thinking about me. not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, who y'all playing?
Hinsdale Central. It's big rivalry.
Okay.
Big T, how are you feeling today?
Fine.
Sore?
Yeah, little, but
So did you see what this guy did last night?
No, I did not.
You want to explain to him?
we did the Barstool After Dark stream. We had to get 27 consecutive outs as a baseball defense.
Against.
We had coaches like hitting fungos, so we knew what was coming once we got to it. We knew like, okay, this one's a ground ball to short, whatever.
Okay.
But we had to get 27 consecutive outs without making an error.
Okay.
We did it relatively quickly. Honestly, it took 4.5 hours or so.
Mhm.
Who's
You guys also used like an unplayable thing. Where if
Well, that was Danny's fault, who was the umpire, because guys would sprint to a ball that lands 5 feet in front of him and he'd be like, oh, start over.
What position did you play?
First.
Okay.
I had some sick scoops. I
Who-
need to
who
make a
pitched?
highlight tape. Tate, they just threw a ball to like start there wasn't actual pitching, which was far more difficult because if you throw in real life, if you were to throw a perfect game, there'd be 10 to 15 strikeouts.
Sure.
But we had to get all 27 in the field.
Nice.
Yeah, got home at like midnight.
Oh, that's all right.
Did
Yeah,
you,
it was better than I thought it would be,
Yeah.
honestly.
did you make any errors?
I did not make any errors. There were some where I didn't scoop it, but that would be a throwing error if we were scoring.
Who was the MVP?
Ebo was great from third. He was my most consistent deliverer of the baseball, and he had the hardest throw. Max was pretty good. Santo, one of our, I think he's still an intern. Sante,
not an
excuse
intern.
me. Oh, well, all right. Sante, who's not an intern, went out to center field like halfway through and did a very good job. Jacob did good in right. There was
Mincy.
We subbed Mintz out pretty quickly, and I don't believe he ever returned.
The one clip of Mincy, because he was catcher, and so his job was just to catch the ball that Tate threw, and then once he'd have to like run out a couple feet, pick it up, and throw it to first base. I saw the one clip where Mincy made a diving catch on a perfect strike from Tate.
Yeah, we had to fix that because if we got to 21 outs or whatever, and then we lost it on the pitch, couldn't have that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you was the first baseman and you had to get 27 straight, that means they think highly of you.
Yeah, I think I did a solid job.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Congrats, man.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We turn to some funny places for support, but not everyone is a therapist. Not everyone is the one. Find your right match with BetterHelp. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and their 10-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. If you're not happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/dose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dose. What else we got to talk about today?
Did you see this happening on my end of the internet? But Young Thug is making his rounds.
I did see that.
He said some of the funniest shit I've ever. So Young Thug, for people that don't know, Young Thug is a legend in the game in rap.
And we did an episode on him.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And so Thug, he's doing his podcast rounds after beating his RICO case, and he's upset at his counterpart Gunna for doing paperwork against him. Not necessarily against him, but he said YSL was a gang.
Mm-hmm.
He said some of the funniest shit ever, dog. He said if we go to prison for the rest of our life, then whoop-de-doo.
Okay.
Like, nah, that's not a whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
That's not a whoop-de-doo,
That's
man.
a oopsie.
That's a lot more than a whoop-de-doo. A whoop-de-doo is like I spilled the drink on you.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo, man.
Has he been doing the same stuff that people were saying Gunna was doing?
I haven't looked too deep into it, but in order to get out of that stuff, you have to have some kind of information. The thing that came out, he had phone calls leaked from his jail cell, which is wild in the first place, but he was talking a lot of shit about a lot of people in the industry. Just everybody. He was just throwing shots, and it's just an hour plus of him. I'm not going through all of that, but in his defense, I think he was in solitary confinement, so 23 hours by itself, you probably just got a lot going on, and you're just happy to talk.
Yeah,
you're just happy to chirp.
That's the wild thing is sleep deprivation. Does it's like a very powerful weapon that can be used against you if you're being questioned, and they keep you up for like 24 hours straight or 30 hours straight.
Yeah.
You'll start to say some stuff that not always is like incriminating or like against others, but that's how they get false confessions.
Sure. This was just phone calls though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man, but there is video of him. I said I don't want to misrepresent it, but he was saying, kind of doing what he accused other people of. But again, I ain't in that life. I'm glad I ain't in that life. That's a wild life to be in. I'm telling.
So is he out of jail now?
He's out. He's free. Yeah. He's out. He's free doing his podcast rounds, and I don't think he's allowed in Atlanta anymore.
He's not. He's exiled.
Yeah.
Except wasn't part of his thing he has to go back like once a year to do a concert to raise money for something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, but besides that, he's not allowed in the city, which is, again, that's like the coolest thing ever, to be banned from a city.
That's like the Wild Wild West.
I know.
But you don't
better
want to be
not show your
banned.
face in around these parts.
You don't want to be banned from a city that's too good, though. Like, you want to be banned from somewhere that sucks.
Being banned from Vegas would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not missing much.
That's a good, shows you party.
Yeah, it shows you party too hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're like
Can't go back.
banned from San Diego, that would suck.
That would be ass.
Yeah. There's also a new book that's in the news that we should talk about real quick. I'm going to read this book, by the way.
You wouldn't even read Jake Tapper's.
I'm going to read this book.
You were supposed to read Jake Tapper's.
I know.
I knew you wouldn't. Did we bet that? I thought we bet that. I think we bet that.
I don't remember.
Somebody double back. I think we bet that. So you ain't going to read that shit.
Kamala has written a book.
You going to read this, John?
I think I will. About the campaign, the whole Biden situation last summer.
Okay.
I want to read this book because I think I predicted this at the time, but the stories that will come out from staffers, from the people who are actually, in the show, like Kamala, are going to be very interesting because these books are just about how can they save their own ass, how can they tell the story to make themselves look good,
Sure.
In retrospect, and not take any of the blame. So here's an excerpt that Big T sent over this morning. This is from Kamala. And of all the people in the White House, I was in the worst position to make the case that he should drop out. I knew it would come off to him as incredibly self-serving if I advised him not to run. He would see it as naked ambition, perhaps as poisonous disloyalty, even if my only message was, don't let the other guy win. It's Joe and Jill's decision. We all said that, like a mantra, as if we'd all been hypnotized. Was it grace or was it recklessness? In retrospect, I think it was recklessness. The stakes were simply too high. This wasn't a choice that should have been left to an individual's ego and individual's ambition.
Oh, that was a shot.
It should have been more than a personal decision. So I guess that's not really her covering her ass because she's saying like, yeah, I should have done that differently.
That's accountability.
At the time, it's some accountability, but also it depends on when this conversation should be had because I think that if it was a conversation that was had late in the game, then it kind of like it doesn't matter because she was going to be the nominee no matter what. She should have had this conversation.
It probably self-served her to not say anything.
Yeah, they should have had this conversation back in
before the primaries.
Yeah, before the primaries even started, so it could have been an open primary.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read this book.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a nothing burger again.
I just want to hear what she says.
I mean, this is
I fucked this up.
This is the easiest win of all time for her, if you want to call it that. Like, she can just say she was put in an impossible position. This is Biden's fault. Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult.
I can see that.
Because I think she's right about the fact that her saying, hey, you should step down is like her saying, hey, I should be president.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is probably not something that you would
But
respond kindly to if you
I'm
were
just thinking about if I'm, how old is she? Almost 50 something?
Oh, she's definitely, I think she's close to 60.
Really?
Is she? She looks good if she's close to 60.
She is exactly 60 years old.
Wow.
Is she really?
Mhm.
Look at that.
Good for
She's
her.
turning 61 next month.
Okay, I'm 60 years old. Like at that point, I'm like, because I mean, she has one of the like most decorated political backgrounds of any politician of all time. Right? She's served in every chamber, like
Senate. She was
judge,
Attorney
she was
General
a prosecutor. She
for
was
California.
Yeah, a lot. I don't know if she was a judge, but she did a lot. Right? Vice president. I think she was in Congress too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a senator. I don't know if she was ever a representative.
Right.
She might have been.
Right. So at that point, your confidence level has to be like, listen, this is the best thing to do. Like, put all that shit aside. Let's just do. I'm going to tell you what I think, and it's still your decision. But like, why wouldn't you stand on that? Why are you so like? He's not like Joe Biden is some.
I agree.
King.
I actually agree. As a prosecutor, you should be able to like talk to him and make a case.
Yeah, stand on what you stand on. Like this is. Because she's right. A lot was at stake.
Mm-hmm.
A lot was at stake.
Maybe she didn't want to bring that up to him before the primaries would have started because then she might have thought, what if I don't win the primary?
I think that's the issue with the Democrats is they just don't got no balls.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't, man. And like they just want to see some kind of fight in them.
I agree.
Kicking a dead dog, like no, man, no offense. I know that.
No,
I'm triggering to you.
Everything is like run through 6 focus groups.
Yes.
Democrats.
And it's like, how can we look fuck that? Just fight.
Yeah.
Fight. But That's the Dems, baby.
That's the Dems.
But I always say this, but it's like that is probably our downfall. Is we're too critical. The left is too critical of itself. It's more critical of itself than it is the other side, and that infighting doesn't allow any kind of progress. Like we stalemate all the time.
There's also like purity tests.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't believe in this? Well, then you can't represent us.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. There's also one other thing I want to talk about that I just learned about. I learned about this like 4 days ago. Have you guys ever heard of, well, before I get to that, you know how we monitor ocean currents?
Everybody knows how we monitor ocean currents.
Do you?
Fucking silly. No.
Are you asking if we know that occurs or if we know how it's done?
How it's done.
All right,
or like
guess.
the first time that we ever really tracked ocean currents scientifically.
Oh, so you're asking when was the first time we did it or how it's done?
A comprehensive study of like the world's ocean currents, not just like, oh, we know that this, if you sail from England to New York, there'll be a certain current that pushes you hard towards New York.
I would imagine
like
there's some kind of like buoy beacon kind of thing that measures the amount of waves it hits.
I think we're probably at that stage right now, yeah. But the first time, like a comprehensive.
Oh, you're doing the first time, okay?
Yeah, study was done.
Just dudes standing out there counting waves.
It was January 1992. So there was a ship that was coming from Hong Kong, and it was going to Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
So it was coming east across the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
And it was kind of close to Hawaii, and what happened was the container ship that was there had one container that had almost 30,000 rubber duckies in it.
Okay.
And
that's not thought where that was going.
And during this voyage, the container opened up. It might have been like stacked up wrong and it hit another container and it opened up. Whatever happened, one of the containers opened up and 30,000 rubber duckies fell into the ocean. And so there are no holes in the rubber ducky. There are some bath toys that have like small holes in them for air or whatever. The rubber ducky had no holes, so it started to float in the ocean, and they floated all the way around the world from that point. So some floated down to Indonesia, some floated to Australia, some went all the way up to the Arctic Circle, floated around Canada and Greenland, came back, and then ended up at the location of where the Titanic sunk in the North Atlantic. Some went down to South America and Chile, so you could find them like washing onto shore in these different places. But it was the first time that we saw how like the global currents intertwined with each other.
That's kind of it.
And if you put one thing in the water in Hawaii, how long is it going to take for it to wind up in New York City? Some of them got stuck in the ice in the Arctic Circle too.
Yeah.
For a couple of years, they had to thaw out. Pretty fascinating stuff.
That is kind of dope.
Yeah, just a bunch of rubber duckies. So if you find a rubber ducky that's just washed ashore, it might be from 1992.
Yeah. That's another animal that's kind of romanticized that is a psycho.
Yeah, the duck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say bears and ducks.
Bears, ducks.
You think people like bears?
Yeah, teddy bears.
Okay, but that's a separate thing.
Winnie the Pooh. That's what I'm saying. I said romanticize. The thought of the animal is romanticized in our head. Like we don't romanticize like gators.
I do love like a cuddly little black bear, or like a video of a black bear like getting into a hot tub,
Yeah,
or
they're cute.
Black bear like scratching its back on a tree.
Yes.
A black bear getting spooked by a small dog.
100%.
Those are all fun
It's
videos
cute
to watch.
until you find yourself in a 1v1.
I think a black bear. I think I could hold my own. Because they're scared.
I think you can scare it away, but hold your own is insane. They will dog walk you.
Like if we were trapped in a phone booth together.
Yeah,
I'm dead. I'm gonna die.
No, if you're trapped in a forest together, you're dead.
he's
If he
gonna run away.
chooses to go after you, you're gonna die.
But he never would unless we were in a confined space.
Agreed. That's just how his genes work. But you get cousin brown bear over there.
Yeah, cousin brown bear, I'm out.
Yeah,
and don't even get me started about the polar bears.
yeah,
Polar bears will fuck you up.
insane.
They'll hunt you.
They will.
All right, you guys want to talk a little Déjà Vu?
I actually don't.
Okay.
I'm just playing.
Okay, you want to talk about? So
I was joking, man.
So you take the lead.
On Déjà Vu.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to talk about Déjà Vu?
Yeah. Have you ever had it?
All the time.
Do you really?
No. Very rarely.
I actually wanted to ask y'all about that because I don't think I've ever really
never had
experienced
déjà vu?
that. I don't think so.
Really? So you never had a moment in your life where all of a sudden you recognize every moment that is about to happen. So like somebody will come in and you're like, this is about to happen. That's about to happen. That's about to, and it falls in the exact sequence that you believe it to be.
No.
Really?
Yeah, not that I can recall. I
Big
feel
T,
like I
not-
would remember that.
Not tapped in with the universe. I don't know, man.
So you feel like you've had moments where you've been like psychic.
I'm a skeptic, so I wouldn't call it me being psychic.
But that's what you just described.
It is, but I did describe it like that, but I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think I'm tapped into the universe in a way that allows me to predict the future in a minuscule way. I think it's a distortion. I think it's something that happens within your brain chemistry that is you're experiencing time in a way that is a little bit behind of what your body's actually experiencing it. And so that's what probably makes the most sense to me. But I'm not saying I'm a big psychic, but it has happened to me a lot.
Yeah, it happened to me. I think it's pretty common that it happens to you more when you're younger.
Really?
Yeah. So like the age 5 to 8, that's when a lot of people have vivid memories of having déjà vu for the first time. And then you have it more as you get older, and then it kind of stops in your mid-20s. Like your brain stops developing around the age of 25. And after that happens, the instances become way less frequent at that point. But I remember having it when I was like 6 years old, and it was like a shocking experience to me. I was like, I just saw the same thing twice.
Here's the thing I've never shared to any human being.
Mm-hmm.
I have this thing, and it happened to me the other day that I haven't happened for a while, but as a kid, it happened a lot more. And I don't know how else to describe it other than it's like déjà vu, but it doesn't necessarily. It's not me thinking like, oh, I've seen this before. It's more like it's like this lapse in my experience of reality, and so like everything is like very like we'll be talking and all of a sudden everything just like slows down.
Yeah.
And like you would say yeah, and I'll hear like yeah. Very weird.
Huh.
And like that's the best way I could. But it's not like a literal echo, but it's like it's very faint, and everything like everything's normal, and then like all of a sudden like it's a slow, and all of a sudden everything catches back up. It's very weird.
That's crazy.
I've never told anybody that before.
And
there's also another thing.
How long has that happened?
That's been happening to me since I was a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are y'all just living like that's so Raven? I don't understand this.
It's like Click.
Yeah.
Incredible movie, by the way.
My God, I was so mad at it though, because here I am thinking, here's just another cool, quirky Adam Sandler movie, and I cried.
You'll cry like a bitch.
Dog, I cried. That's crazy. That's so aggressive.
I'm saying that's how good the movie is.
So aggressive.
That's some of what's the guy's name? He's like the angel of death and Walken. Some of Walken's finest work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But so that's happened. Here's another one that's not related to déjà vu that I've never told any. I've never expressed this before. So when I was little, I haven't had this one happen in a very long time. But like at the base of my neck, if anybody's had this happen, like let me know. But at the base of my neck, it felt like it happened a lot when I was littler. It felt like the best, I guess, adjective I could describe it as like crystallization, and that like when something freezes, like you know that sound that right that sound. I could hear that sound at the base of my neck, and it happened like fizzy crystallization. Yeah. And that happened at the base of my neck when I was little, and I was like, okay, it's happening. And I didn't know what it was, and I never told the doctor, and I never really went to the doctor as a kid, but so I never really. This is the first time I'm expressing this to another human.
That's interesting. I don't know what that could be. Like at your brainstem.
It was like I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but it's like at the base of the neck, at the top of the spine. Mm-hmm. That's where it would happen. And I've never even looked it up. I don't know if
that might have just been you getting the shit knocked out of you at some point.
No, because it happened like before I played ball too. Happened during like I haven't had it for a very long time, but I vividly remember that feeling and know like I think I may have looked it up one time, but I couldn't find anything on it.
I'm seeing that this could be called crepitus.
Okay.
Neck crepitus caused by gas bubbles in the joints, ligaments, or tendons
That's what
moving.
it feels like. Yeah.
Interesting. So you just had gas. You just had gas in your brain.
Gas brain. What is there any cause? Like, what is it?
No, it says it's perfectly normal.
That's good. Let me find out I have like cancer or some shit on this show confessing.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're good.
You can't Google anything because they'll say you have cancer.
That's why I don't Google anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I've had brain tumors. I've had anything. You name it. I've had it in my head.
Mad Dog McKenzie, have you guys had deja vu?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, a lot. Now that you say that, though, I feel like I did get it way more when I was younger.
Yeah. And there's some explanations behind that. Like, your brain is still developing how it processes memories. So at the age of like 5, 6, 7, that's when you're making
6, 7.
6.
What is that?
I don't know.
Right, I'm glad
I just know that the kids do it.
I do know this. My kids say this shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I can't say no 6, 7 shit without being like 6, 7.
But what is it?
Bro, it came for the dumbest shit in the world. It's some kid on TikTok who was like at a basketball game. I forget what they asked him, but it was just random. He was like, 6, 7. He did that. And it just took off.
Okay.
And everybody knows it. Everybody says
I love saying it, honestly.
I don't get it
And my
at
kids
all.
say it constantly. I can't be like, yo, what time are we leaving? We leaving like 6, 7. They say 6, 7.
Is it like the new 69?
No.
No, it's
because
just
69, like there's a joke behind
There's
that.
a
69
reason.
is timeless.
This feels good because like you guys are young.
6, 7 is just straight up
and
brain
I'm
rot.
hip to some shit y'all ain't hip to.
I
This feels
literally,
great.
my girlfriends and I were in our group chat. I started being like, does anybody know what 6, 7 means? Like, this is ruining my life. And none of us knew what it was.
It's brain rot.
Okay.
It is. What is that generation? The younger generation.
Gen Alpha.
It's Gen Alpha. Y'all are on the internet too much. That's what it is.
Because then also.
There's no meaning. It's literally the next Skibbity. Y'all remember Skibbity was all the.
Oh, yeah.
Skibbity's gone.
Well, it's like, it's not that much different from my wife.
Really?
From like Borat, you see something in media and then you repeat it.
I don't know that it took off like that.
Dude, we were talking.
My wife?
We were talking earlier about like
In white circles.
white guy
Okay.
humor.
It did.
My wife was.
It's still
Okay,
hits.
still a thing. Okay,
So
I never heard
Joe
that
Buck dropped a my wife on part of my take yesterday.
one. Okay.
Just out of nowhere, he was telling a story about his wife, and he goes, "My wife," and then he stopped and he goes, "My wife,"
I mean,
and it's so funny. It's still so funny just to.
I got you.
for people like my age, what's ruined forever is About a Week Ago.
I don't even know what that one is.
There was that. It's a Bobby Shmurda
Shmurda?
song.
About
yeah.
a week ago.
Right.
Week ago.
Yeah. For the rest of my life, if someone says About a Week Ago,
Yeah.
that is what I will think
Okay,
of.
that one's fair. Yeah. Yeah, it's collective. We on the internet too much.
Yeah, it's like an inside joke that you have with everybody.
Yeah. The
And it's
only
also
thing is-
fun just to go, "My wife."
But see, the only thing about the 6, 7 one that I don't understand is About a Week Ago was a fire line, right? It's when he hit the Shmurda, right? He dancing. My wife was a funny part, boy. You laugh at that part. 6, 7. When you watch the clip where it come from, you're like, how did this take off?
It's not that funny.
It's not funny at all.
That's what I don't get. Like, I don't understand.
Like, look that shit up. Play it on this shit. Look it up. And
Industry
you'll see
plant.
like the origins of 6, 7. You're gonna be like, how did that take off?
6, 7 industry plant. It's just designed to.
It's like some regular kid at like some basketball game or some shit, bro. It's insane.
I thought it was a LaMelo Ball thing. Like somebody,
Did he put in a song?
there was a song about him that said he's 6'7",
Okay.
and that's where I thought it came from.
For this article about it was written in April. I've only started hearing it like in the last month or two.
6'7".
This one says the 6'7" trend is essentially a meme that traces back to the song "Doot Doot 6'7" by Skrilla.
I mean, that could be it. They told me.
Kids also use the phrase in reference to NBA player LaMelo Ball, who stands 6'7" tall.
No, see that's
Edits
not,
of LaMelo Ball paired with the audio from the song have gone viral.
I think this is wrong. I think this is old people trying to get down. Hello,
Yeah.
hello, fellow kids.
Parents.com
Adults are confused. Teachers are exhausted.
and kids are winning.
I saw a TikTok from a teacher the other day that said,
I saw that too.
now listen, the page that we have to look at, you can say it one time, and then we're not doing it again.
Uh-huh.
She goes, turn to page 67. Everybody goes, 6'7".
That's funny. I'm waiting on my daughter to text me back, but she's a great student and she has her notification silenced at school.
Love that.
Nerd.
So you start to experience deja vu when you're like 5 to 8 because your brain
Yeah, that's right.
hasn't figured out how to like accurately or doesn't know what to do with this new function it's got called making memories. And so some people say you experience it more.
Core memory.
Yeah, because you are starting to remember something and then you instantly like remember it again as a first memory. And so it's kind of like a glitch
Okay.
playing it back because your brain hasn't It hasn't developed that functionality entirely yet. But then after your brain's developed at like the age of 25, then you kind of stop experiencing deja vu because you already have your brain been there, done that. So, yeah, I don't know, because I have experienced it since the age of 25, but it's definitely like way, way fewer and far between. And Big T, to your answer, about 60% of people have experienced vivid deja vu before.
Damn.
Interesting.
So majority. And they also say that you might be, if you're under a lot of stress or fatigue, anytime that your brain is very busy, it becomes more likely that you experience deja vu.
Trying to think of why that would be.
I just think like errors in the brain. Like your brain works in different ways when you're under a lot of stress. Probably when you're really high, I would imagine. They also say that people who are better educated, more traveled, and of higher socioeconomic status are more likely to experience deja vu.
Well, that should be me.
Are you well traveled?
Ish.
What's ish mean?
What countries have you been to?
All the countries you can go on a cruise.
Okay, so you've stopped.
Yeah.
You've used the bathroom. How many countries have you peed in?
Probably 10. I don't know.
Okay, so we're talking like.
Been to Mexico, like not on a cruise. England. I've been a lot of places in the United States, not a ton of other countries.
How many times have you had your passport stamped?
I don't think they do that.
Tattoos on the.
Well, I went to Mexico like last year, and there was no stamp.
They absolutely stamp your passport. It's
I
like
don't think
it's like
so.
protocol.
I'll go look at it
Go
tonight
through
when I get home, but
customs.
I don't think it's a literal stamp.
It is literally a stamp.
I'll go check.
Unless they not do that in Mexico? That could
I don't
be
know.
the case. I don't know, but like every most.
I don't recall in England there being a stamp either.
So how do they denote that you have visited that country?
I don't know. I'll have to go look.
I'm almost positive, though. Like, I mean, I've traveled. Every country stamps it. Oh, I have my passport too.
Okay, but this is a passport that I got a few years ago, so it doesn't have some of the countries.
Mine is kind of
on here.
newish. Let me see.
Let's see. Let's take a look. By the way, when I got my passport photo,
Look at that. Adults.
love it.
Fuck, I'm talking about.
You not have a real ID yet either?
No.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. What the fuck, man? I gotta get another ID to prove on me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Dude, and that was a thing in like 2003, and then they push it
bringing
off
it
for
back.
20 years. Now they're like, you have to have it.
Would have never happened under Biden.
So when I got this passport,
It was supposed to, and Trump the first time, and Obama, and Bush.
Wait, that's what the pages are for. They're stamps.
yeah,
I know, but
What are your pages for?
I asked someone to check.
Boom. I went to Mexico in February. Stamp.
let's see if I have a Mexico one here. I have. Let's go through the list. I've got
Mexico.
Turks and Caicos,
Okay, talk that shit.
Greece,
Talk that shit.
Ireland,
Come on.
Panama,
I bet.
the Bahamas,
I don't know what.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know what that stutter was, but I bet.
Great Britain.
Yep, another one in October, Mexico. Hey, my nigga.
No,
I
that's
need
not Great Britain. That's
I need to travel more, dog. What
that's
the
another
fuck? All
Greece
these-
one.
All these empty pages.
If they stamped
old
it, I wasn't
passport-
paying attention.
My old passport cracking. This one is. This is kind of depressing, actually.
I didn't get one for Canada though, so they might not. Oh wait, what's this?
They definitely stamped it again. Did I tell you I got held up at the Canadian Customs?
Mexico, right here.
Yeah.
Mexico stamp.
Yours green too,
It's red and green.
and white.
Yeah. No, it's just red, green, and that's
Did I tell you I got held up at the Canadian Customs?
because you didn't know where you were gonna go.
Well, yeah. Also, I did
They
tell
said,
that story.
"What hotel are you staying in?" And you're like, "I don't
I was like, I
know."
don't know yet.
I am told my passport does not have a stamp in it.
Oh, weird.
I mean, that's what the pages are for.
Yeah.
They ask you questions, invasive questions, and they're extremely skeptical. Or why you coming in they shit? And they look at you and they're like, "Fuck it, boom, come on in."
So real quick with this passport photo thing, you have to go to a place that's authorized to take passport pictures.
Yeah, like Office Depot.
Yeah. So I went to Walgreens. This was when I was in New York City, and they're like, "Yeah, the photographer person's out. We don't have the person take your picture." I was like, "Well, that sucks because I need a passport photo like today." So I went on Google Maps, looked up passport photos, found one location, and it was in Chelsea, in New York City. I go to this apartment, and it says like ring this doorbell. I ring the doorbell, and a guy comes downstairs, doesn't speak any English at all. I think he was Chinese. Walk up to his apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. I walk in, it's a 1-bedroom apartment, and he goes in, and there's clearly a lady that's sleeping on a bed inside the apartment.
That's crazy.
And he has this like shower curtain that he pulls around her, and he's like, okay, sit down. So I sit down. He takes a picture. He's like, don't look at the camera. You need to tilt your head down and then lift your eyes up to look at the camera. And I was like, okay. So I tilted my head down, lifted my eyes up, and he took the most school shooter ass picture of me.
Check you out.
Like if I see this guy,
Yeah,
I'm pulling him aside,
you fit
right?
Several descriptions.
Yeah, this fits every description in this passport photo.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty evil looking. And then I paid him his money, got the fuck out of his apartment.
By the way, passports are not always physically stamped, as many countries have phased out physical stamps in favor of digital entry and exit records.
Huh.
And now that I think about it, I didn't even go to a person when I went to Mexico. It was like a gate that you would go to, and you scanned your passport and on like a screen, and then you went through.
And then sometimes they pull you aside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, because I went to Mexico like a month ago, and I didn't see a stamp from that.
Yeah.
So there's there's another experience that your brain can have called jamais vu. So déjà vu is French for already seen.
Sounds like an upgrade.
Jamais vu means never seen.
Would that not be
that's
most things?
That's every day, right?
It's technically a different thing. It's not just like living life and being like, I've never been to the St. Louis Arch before. This is jamais vu. Jamais vu is the experience of being unfamiliar with something that is very familiar to you. So like Big T, if you're watching a Falcons game and Michael Penix is driving down the length of the field at the end of the game, and Younghoe Koo comes out there and he misses the field goal, and you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
We always make that.
Right.
That would be an example of
Sure.
jamais vu.
Sure.
If that's what your brain was going through. So it's like you're in something that you've seen before, and all of a sudden it's bewildering to you. But they've been able to induce the jamais vu experience if they have people write down words and they monitor your brains. Sometimes if you write a very basic word like the or an or and, you experience jamais vu when writing a very familiar word.
I do that sometimes. I just think about a word, and then if I think about it for too long,
yeah,
it just starts. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, what's a good word like that?
I could. It's happened to me with plenty.
Oh
but...
fuck! See, I always take that to the extreme, and now I'm thinking about breathing.
Acquaintance. It's a funny word.
But see, for me, it's usually simpler words like tree. If you just keep saying tree over and over, you're like, what? Like, how is that even? Like, how does that mean something? I don't know how to explain it.
You like hypnotize yourself. That's a weird word.
Yeah.
Tree.
You're like, how do we get here? Everybody understands what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah.
Say
The
tree.
syllables of the noises of my mouth.
That means a big, tall wooden thing with leaves. Tree. No, that's a tree. Yeah, it does kind of freak you out a little bit.
Car did that with me. I did that with car once.
Car. If you have very frequent déjà vu, you might also have epilepsy.
Love that.
People.
Bad news for y'all.
Well, I don't have it all the
frequent,
time.
Not that frequent.
That's so Raven.
But if you have it all the time, then there's a chance that you might be epileptic. There's 3 parts of your brain that are impacted: the hippocampus, the parahippocampal gyrus, and the temporal neocortex. That's your memory center right there. And if you have epilepsy, you get déjà vu, and it's observed as a change in your memory circuitry. So there's a difference between how a person with epilepsy processes déjà vu than how a overall healthy person would experience it. But it's usually always centered in the temporal lobe, that's your memory thing. Also, if you have schizophrenia, you're more likely to experience déjà vu. If you have anxiety, you're more likely. Or if you have dementia, you're more likely to experience
That's
it.
interesting to me.
Yep.
Because their problem is memory.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like having an experience where this thing that hasn't happened is familiar.
I think that's more about like they have a problem in that particular part of their brain,
Right.
which then makes it more likely for them to experience other problems in that part of your brain. There's a person named Pat Long that wrote an article in 2017, and Pat said that she had déjà vu up to 10 times a day for like her entire life.
See, that would strike me as like some kind of epilepsy or something.
She said, one drab afternoon a few years ago, something very unusual happened to me. I was lounging under a tree in a packed East London park when I experienced a sudden feeling of vertigo, followed immediately by an overwhelming and intense sense of familiarity. The people around me vanished. I found myself lying on a tartan picnic blanket amid a field of high golden wheat. The memory was rich and it was detailed. I could hear the sway of the wheat ears as gentle breeze brushed through them.
See, that sounds like sweet death.
It does, right? It sounds like something in a movie. Like
Yeah.
this person they're dead.
This is how you want to go out.
Yeah. I felt warm sunlight on the back of my neck and watched as birds wheeled and floated above me. It was a pleasant, extremely vivid recollection. The problem was that it never actually happened. What I was experiencing was an extreme form of a very common mental illusion, déjà vu. We view our memories as sacred. One of the most fundamental doctrines of Western philosophy was established by Aristotle. He saw a newborn baby as a kind of empty ledger, one that is gradually filled as the child grows and accumulates knowledge and experience. Whether it's how to tie a shoelace or recalling your first day of school, memories make up the autobiographical map that helps us navigate the present day. Jingles from old television advertisements, the name of the second to last president, the punchline to a joke. Memories are the constituent parts of individual identities. I don't remember déjà vu happening with any kind of regularity before the onset of my epilepsy. Now it occurs with varying degrees of magnitude up to 10 times a day. That would mess with your entire life.
Yeah. You can't have like a regular experience.
No. Aaron, did you send the
Those are the origin
6,
videos.
7?
6, 7 videos. What she said.
All right, can you play one?
Yeah.
6, 7.
Here, I'll play them on here.
This is what my daughter said. The origin. She said there's several.
Would you rate this drink 1 through 10?
Like a 6. 6.
Yeah,
But
so
see,
I guess not.
they,
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
it must be from that song.
It has to be then. Yeah, maybe they're right. I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's nothing.
Is it fun to say?
It is fun to
Yes.
say. Next time anybody
Try
says
it.
anything 6,
Let me try it.
Try it. Just
let me do my first
take
one.
it for a spin. You do the hands too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do 6, 7.
6, 7. It is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's
But
kind of fun.
it's funner when somebody's like, "Hey man, what time we meet?" They're like 6 or 7. You're like 6, 7.
6, 7. Yeah. Okay. I'm in.
Turns out I'm both unk and chopped. Like, I don't get this.
Oh, chopped is
Yeah, chopped.
Yeah.
And
What's chopped?
chopped is like
Ugly.
gross and ugly.
Yeah, so my daughter every now and then, like, she'll look at a picture of me and she'll be like, "Ooh, chopped."
Damn.
That just sounds mean.
She be
Yeah.
hating. Yeah.
Like,
raw meat.
be like, oh, you're unk and chopped. Like, you're
Yeah.
old and ugly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of onk? Few.
Yeah, Neff.
We should start that.
Have they? We're not cool enough to start shit like that.
That's true.
Why not?
No, we're not.
Start it.
We're
See if
not.
we'll see if
All
it
right.
takes off.
What's up, few?
Few?
Yeah.
Well, nephew is more of like that has origins in like California gang culture.
Okay.
Like nephew is so that's
Snoop used to say that a lot.
That's
Yeah.
where cuz came from. Cousin blood. That's where that came from. So
Okay.
nephew was more like that.
Okay. What's the opposite of chopped?
I don't know what do they call.
Screwed.
Well, you probably get screwed more if you aren't chopped.
If you're not chopped. Intact.
No, yeah. Nice.
I've seen fine shite.
Oh, yeah,
I believe
fine
that
shite.
is
Yeah.
would be the opposite
Yeah.
of chopped.
Yeah.
Fine
I'm
shite.
gonna ask my daughter what's the opposite of chopped.
Is it not just fine shit? I know it's shit with a Y, but
I
fine
thought
shite?
it was pronounced shite. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, SHITE would be shite.
Well, theirs is
SHYT.
SHYT.
Okay.
Shite?
Like
I again, I don't know.
you would say shite like Arsenal shite in it.
Right.
That's a good use of it, I think. But
Damn.
SHYT that's good.
Don't they just say baddie, right?
yeah, but fine shite or fine shit is like a brain rot term version of it.
They say fine shite.
Baddie, I
I
wouldn't
think so.
consider brain rot.
Nah, I mean that's what I would. I
Baddie's
haven't
just
heard,
like slang.
Yeah, I haven't heard my daughter call anybody like handsome. So, although she did like Chadwick Boseman.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Co-star.
Facts.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you show her like a picture of you guys together?
I don't know that we ever took one, but we had a scene or two together.
That-
I have had his number.
I feel like that would be more impressive to her than like showing your own highlight reel.
Picture of Chadwick Boseman.
Like here's Daddy acting with Chadwick Boseman.
It was lit. She has a picture of me on her phone of me dapping LeBron.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We had a good dap earlier today.
It was a regular dap for me. If it was a good dap for you, I'm proud to have been.
What would you rate my dap earlier?
You've never given me a bad dap.
Hell yeah. That's right.
Can you clip that?
That's right. That's right. I was setting you up for the 6-7, but that's okay.
What?
How would it?
I said rate my dap.
6,
You said
7.
it was all right.
My bad.
Yeah.
I didn't see, man.
6, 7.
My bad. I didn't see the vision, dog.
6, 7.
I got you now.
I would rate myself a
I got
6,
you on.
7. I'd love to be 6'7". It'd be great.
You know how tall you would be if you were a foot taller?
6'9".
6'7".
6'9". I've been getting that more recently as people coming up to me and saying like, "You're not as short as I thought you were."
That's almost worse.
Nobody's.
No, I've got it like 4 times in the last 2 weeks.
Nobody's came up to you and said that.
I swear to God.
Nobody.
Swear to God.
Don't
because
think that's real, so it doesn't mean anything
well,
to me.
I'm talked about like I'm 5'3". If you were to never see me,
You are short.
5'3".
I'm 5'8".
Doesn't hit the same, right?
No.
I'm 5'8", 5'9" with shoes on. Also, Stephen Che put together a great list of the people who are 5'9" out there. Murderer's row of celebrities.
You should see. Have you ever seen a list of people who are 6'1"?
No.
Yeah, because we don't give a shit.
But I mean, I didn't make the list.
You care about the list.
I do care about the list because visibility is
Top
important.
5'9" guys.
Well, one that shocked me. I don't know if I can put him in my top, but it's a guy that I never thought was 5'9".
Spud Webb.
Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 5'9".
Oh, he makes a song that makes me cry.
Dream On?
No, it's the Don't Want to Close My Eyes.
That's a good one, yeah.
Don't want to miss a thing.
Don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. I don't want to miss a thing.
I think about Animal Crackers when I hear that song.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Explain.
Armageddon.
Ah.
When Ben Affleck is taking the animal cracker and putting it on Liv Tyler's stomach.
You want to hear a dad joke?
Yeah.
Do vegans eat animal crackers?
Is that the entire joke?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't know if they're vegan.
That's not the.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying.
Do they make them with milk?
But I think Steven Tyler would be the most shocking one to me because he'd walk in and I think of Steven Tyler, rock star, larger than life. He's got like the long hair, the scarves, that whole thing. I always thought of him as being like a tall guy, but he's 5'9". He's one of us.
All right, give me your top 3 5'9" guys.
Oh, I don't know. Danny Woodhead.
Okay. I want to golf with him.
Okay.
Yeah, set him up.
We can make that happen for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, off the top of my head, I don't remember too many of the. I know Tom Hardy.
He's 5'9". Bane?
Yeah, Bane's 5'9".
Wow.
Yep.
All actors are short.
That shit fucked me up.
And then I'm just
Samuel L.
remembering-
Jackson's not short, is he?
I don't know.
I think
Let's
he's
look.
a little bit taller.
He's
than
got to
me.
be in the 6s.
I remember on Che's list, he also
6'2".
had
6'2". That's what I
6'2".
feel like. Yeah.
He had Johnny Depp,
5'9".
5'9". Charlie Sheen,
I can see that.
5'9".
Charlie Sheen looks 5'9".
Yeah.
Pharrell,
Pharrell.
Rudd,
Pharrell looks like 5'9". Paul Rudd looks 5'9".
Jamie Foxx,
Jamie Foxx kind of surprised me a little bit.
De Niro.
Damn.
I think I knew that about De Niro because in The Irishman, he wore those giant shoes.
It's gotta make you. You know what? I see why there's a 5'9" list now. It makes you feel a little better.
Yeah, there's many
Eddie
of us
Murphy
out there.
Eddie Murphy's 5'9".
Let's
Luke
go.
Combs,
Let's go. We're so,
Who's Luke Combs?
We're up.
country singer. He was in here
Yeah,
a month or so ago.
Asked you the same thing. It's cool.
What?
I joked with you about that as well.
He
So
remember
who's
he
that guy?
texted,
In the text. I was like, who's that?
and then he was like,
I don't recall.
Yeah.
That slipped my mind.
No. Some of us have degenerative brain diseases. Some of us don't.
I mean, if you want to go, if you want,
My memory is way better than yours. My memory.
I don't know that that's true.
My memory's killing. Every time we're like, did we do that episode? I'm always pretty on point about if we did or not. You're always, I have no idea.
I don't know, man. We've been doing this show 5 years. If you want to make that your barometer,
We haven't
that's fine.
yet, and I got a lot of pushback on the line. A lot of people are calling y'all out in my DMs anyway, because y'all don't want to go camping with me. They're like, fuck those guys. Let's go camping, Aaron.
I'm okay with it.
I'm just saying what the people are telling me.
Depends what you mean by camping.
Bro, I want to bond in an uncomfortable situation so where we all can be uncomfortable together and get comfortable.
See, I don't want to do that.
Will there be showers?
Okay, see.
There's no showers.
Man's wants to tuck his shit right away.
You can't bond that much.
You can't. We have females. You can't do that.
That's true.
You know
Well,
how
there's
many
separate
hours?
showers.
You know how many hours I'd be willing to go camping?
6, 7.
6, 7.
It's good. It's very good.
So what are you willing to? It's the 5th anniversary. That's a big deal.
I'll go camping.
We don't have to go camping.
What do you want to do? You always shooting shit down, bro.
No, I'm not.
You literally are.
No. Hey.
Literally.
Hey, every time we want to do something, who's the only person that doesn't do it? That guy. Who flew to California?
That was a great time though, right?
Yeah.
That's what.
But don't say I don't do shit.
Camping will be great, dog. I'm telling you. You got it.
I'm not a camper.
You don't know that because you haven't camped.
And if I am a camper, you know what I certainly won't be? A happy one.
Mad Dog McKenzie, do you guys have any suggestions for 5th anniversary?
I laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to do a live show.
Okay.
We've done that before though.
We haven't done one since New York.
That's true.
That is true.
And we haven't done one in Chicago.
Also true.
And there are way more Macrodosians in Chicago than a lot of other places. I would like to do a live show. I would like to glamp.
So there you go.
Emphasis on the glam.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not trying to go pitch a tent in the middle of the fucking nowhere where there is live animals trying to, enjoy their
Here's
meal.
what we do. The 5th anniversary is in what, February?
Yeah, it's end of February.
It's in the middle of basketball season. We go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
now
we
you're
go
cooking.
stay in like a cabin out in the woods.
Okay.
Like frat formal.
And it happens to be the same weekend as a Tennessee basketball game.
I'm not against that because I've been there before.
And then there's a lot of funny stuff to do in Gatlinburg.
Dollywood?
I've never been to Dollywood.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you got to go.
Area more Tennessee than Big T?
No.
I mean, have you been to Dollywood?
You been to Soddy Daisy?
No, what's that?
It's a city.
Dollywood is like
It's a suburb of Chattanooga. I've been to a lot more Tennessee than you have.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't think so.
This is crazy that I'm saying I would rather do this than go camping. You know what would be cool? I think this is a kind of crazy thing to do. I think cage diving with sharks would be kind of cool.
No, fuck no, man.
What the hell are you talking about?
What?
I think I agree.
Got real crazy.
Oh,
over
better
here.
than camping?
Oh, that is crazy?
No, I think I would rather.
Cage dive with sharks?
I think that'd be fun.
I think that'd be so cool. Wait, PFT.
Okay.
Are y'all out of your
Have
mind?
y'all been here the last
And
5
you won't
years?
skydive?
No.
No, never. But the cages.
That's crazy.
The cages they make to go in with sharks are made of steel. They lock up.
Well, you never know.
I think that'd be
Scuba
really
gear.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in the water. Do y'all not know me?
I know you wouldn't, Arian, but I think that would. I just threw out an idea. I think it would be cool. Obviously, we do not have like the mechanics for that. That is crazy, but
What is cool?
By
about
land,
that?
by air, by sea, we have Aryan skydive, we have Big T go camping, and we have me dive with sharks.
Okay, how about this?
Perfect.
This? If everybody agrees to do something they super uncomfortable with, I'll do that. But everybody has to agree to do some shit that they ain't trying to do.
I'm not agreeing.
Can I take that back? Or not take that back,
Fair
but
enough.
why do we got to do uncomfortable stuff for 5 years? Why can't we have
Yeah,
fun?
that's what I don't understand. I don't understand where this idea came
tell you
from.
why.
Can we make a cake?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, we can make a cake.
Cool.
No, because it's boring.
Vanilla cake
This
with
is why.
chocolate frosting.
It's one, it's great content. Two,
Yep.
You grow. A snake sheds its skin after growth. It has to grow. Everything grows after discomfort. You have to grow. Doing things that I never thought I would like, in my experience, has made me a more well-rounded human being.
Yep.
It's like trauma bonding.
Yeah, yes. And especially if you do it with people who are just as either scared or nervous or whatever the case may be, you shared an experience. That to me is what life is about. The atheist nihilist. Dog, you experience this motherfucker as much as you can before you kick the bucket.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
All that said, I'm never going skydiving. Never. Never.
I feel you. I'm not getting. I'll be willing to, cause I'm not doing the ocean.
Yep.
I would be willing to get in the sharks if you jump out the plane.
Well, that's not happening.
All right. Well,
Never gonna do it.
all right. I'm just saying I'm willing to compromise on my fuck that shit.
That's the one thing I will not do. That bungee jumping. No.
Is anything with heights?
I'll do some stuff with heights.
Like what?
Like I went up to the top of the Empire State Building.
I mean,
I
okay.
Yeah, I went to the Sears
That was
Tower.
a big deal for him.
It was a
Okay,
big
that's
thing
real.
for
Were
me.
you like legs shaking and shit?
Yeah.
I get
like
that's,
my hands are sweating right now.
It's a genetic, like, you're predisposed to not fucking with it.
Yeah,
I get it.
I don't fuck with it. I don't.
Have you done the thing? Is it Sears Tower or the other tall building here that has the thing that you can walk out?
The Sears Tower has the cube that you can walk out into. I did do that one time like 10 years ago, and I was terrified. My hands were like wrapped around the side of it, and I was just scared shitless. But there's another one that leans out.
Yeah.
Where you like go up to the glass, and then the pane, like it's mechanical, and you lean out, and then it pulls you back. Never gonna do that.
Have you seen the thing in Toronto at the CN Tower where you can walk around the edge of it and you're like tied? So you're like walking out with nothing holding it. Well, you have a cord but there's nothing. You're like leaning out over the thing.
I'm never gonna do that.
It's crazy.
I can't even watch the Russian bridge climbers that go out there and they do that crazy shit. Nope, not gonna happen. Flying in a plane, I will do that.
That's
different.
interesting. Afraid of heights and is a plane guy.
Because you're like sitting down and you're in a cockpit and you're strapped in.
I mean, I hear you.
Mm-hmm. I did see that I got to do this at some point. In New York City, there is an F-35 simulator.
Mhm.
That's like in downtown New York City that you go up into. It's in like some building, but they've got these massive F-35 simulators that you can sit down in and fly around. I actually it's run by former Israeli like fighters that are just like it's pure propaganda.
Okay.
It's 100% propaganda, but I don't care. I kind of want to check it out.
Yeah.
Like I went in and there's this like former Israeli major that sits you down. They're marketing it towards CEOs. They're like, this is a leadership building exercise.
Okay.
You're going to sit down, then I'm going to criticize how you fly and tell you what that means about your leadership style. Then we'll fly again and we'll make adjustments the second time, and then you will have improved as a leader. It's complete bullshit, but I just want to use it like a toy.
Would you ever do those? Have you ever seen those the 0G planes?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, the ones that they dive down and then you experience weightlessness because you're pulling negative Gs.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would do that. That seems like fun.
Now that's wild because you're falling,
but you're inside of a plane.
But zero gravity it means you're falling.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool physics concept, by the way.
Yeah, very cool. Real quick on Déjà Vu. You ever seen The Matrix?
Yeah.
So in The Matrix,
top 3 movie of all time.
So the more I think about it, I want to watch it again. Number 1, number 2.
Do it high.
That movie
shit is amazing.
I saw Matrix 2 in theaters when I was stoned out of my mind.
That one, that gets kind of weird.
It gets very confusing.
Very gothy, very that was weird.
Yeah, but The Matrix 1,
unbelievably done.
The most ahead of its time movie of all time.
I would agree.
Like it's stuff we have conversations about right now.
Yeah.
And when it came out in, what was that, 1999?
99, yeah.
It was like nobody had ever talked about that stuff ever before.
Yeah. Just the concept was insane.
Yeah. So they said that when you see the same thing twice in a row, that's a glitch in the Matrix.
A glitch in the Matrix.
That's the simulation has
changed
a little bit,
yeah.
and you can tell because you're seeing the same thing twice, and it's a coding error.
Yeah.
So when you saw the black cat walk by,
black cat, yeah,
glitch in the Matrix.
He said, He said, "Whoa, I saw a black cat walk by."
Yep.
And then I saw it again.
Yep.
He said, "What kind of black cat?" Great movie.
Anything else about Déjà Vu you guys want to talk about?
I already told you about my theory about what it is, right? My hypothesis.
Yeah, but say it again.
My hypothesis is that our consciousness is experiencing time in a different way. So like how we experience time going forward is linear.
Yep.
But that's not actually how the universe works. And I think our consciousness and how we perceive reality, it's like a kind of like a glitch. And like you kind of get bumped forward a little bit in how you experience it, and then you get back to experience it normally. That is just a hypothesis.
It's a good explanation behind it. I think that it might have something to do with it. The other thing I was thinking about, like a traumatic experience that you have, if you're more likely to experience déjà vu while you're undergoing something traumatic, because it's your brain's way of like trying to find something familiar. in a moment of panic.
Okay, so it's like
or if you're
a trauma response to try to normalize the situation.
It could be, or if something happens to you and it reminds you of a traumatic experience that you have, the brain goes, what am I trying to say? Like, it might be overwriting a memory. So, like, if you go through something really bad when you're like 7 years old, you see like a family member die or something like that, your brain will bury that deep inside its subconscious a lot of times. And then you'll act out in different ways because you haven't like fully examined that memory. So you might feel a sensation of deja vu just because your brain is trying to trick itself into not remembering something else.
I mean, the brain that's actually interesting.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
The human mind.
Yeah, we don't fully understand deja vu, actually.
No, not really. We just know where it occurs, and we have some theories about why.
More than likely, it's probably electrical wiring that's kind of like just misfiring or something like that. But there's so much we don't know.
Don't people sometimes say deja vu is like your past life? Like things you experienced in your past life?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Multiverse.
Oh, the multiverse is one, yeah.
Yeah, they can think it's like, oh, well, I'm thinking about this because I was a prince in the 1600s, and so this is familiar to me.
Do you believe in
reincarnation? No, I don't think so. Well, in a way,
I'm listening.
I think that I have no idea about the soul. I have no idea about like heaven or hell, but I think that when you die, your body breaks down and it becomes a part of everything else that's in the world.
Okay, Mufasa.
Yeah, like the elements, they scatter.
When we die, our body becomes the grass.
You become the grass.
The antelope eats the grass.
You become the water. You become trees that are growing halfway around the world eventually.
Okay, yeah.
You get evaporated up into some of the clouds.
Yes.
And
so like because like when we have conversations about like the afterlife and like, well, what do you think? They say energy never dies. Like their understanding of energy is like my soul or whatever the case may be. When scientists are talking about energy, they're talking about that your actual physical atoms. Yeah, they relocate.
Yeah, conservation of mass.
There you go.
Yep.
So that's the actuality of it. But we'll go continue. I'm fascinated.
No, I mean that's kind of what I believe.
So so what do you think, like consciousness? Do you think, I've actually never talked to you about this.
I don't know what happens to your consciousness. I don't know if you like drift into something else, if like the stuff you become a part of, if you're conscious of that. I don't know. Because like trying to remember what you felt.
Clearly
like.
You don't know, but I'm saying, what do you think?
I don't know.
This is a podcast.
I really, it's like asking me what was it like? What was my memory of being in the 1970s?
Yeah.
Whatever that is, that's probably what I'm going to go back to.
Do you have any like close, because I do. I have like this close feeling. I obviously don't believe in reincarnation, but I still have like these very close feelings to like historical civilizations. Like, so Egyptian, like the old kingdom. Like, I just feel very connected to that for no real reason.
You're interested in it?
Like, it's fascinating to me, and it feels very nostalgic.
Okay.
But I don't feel that about like ancient Rome. I don't feel that about like, I don't know, any like
Greece.
I don't feel like that. But like with that, I absolutely do.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have like a time period that I feel most drawn to. Like that existed a long time ago. I guess ancient Egypt, but that might also be when you're growing up, you study Egypt for like a year, it feels like in school.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I studied a lot of them Jones.
Yeah, that's true.
But I never felt a connection. I feel a connection to Egypt. I got King Tut tatted on my arm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The boy king.
And the Eye of Ra. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a little boy tattooed on your arm.
Wasn't he like 9?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he died at 19.
That's a pretty crazy civilization to be like, this 9-year-old is now your leader. He's God.
I think the majority of our past civilizations are fucking insane.
Yeah.
Would you rather be like a lower middle class American today or a king in like the 1200s?
Today, not even close.
That's a good question.
GPS, fam.
You're the king, though. You're not
the king.
You're also musty as shit. You're chafing. you don't have a dentist, you're gonna die at like 30 something. Nah.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Right.
There's a lot of decision making.
Hell no.
People criticize you for everything. There's probably always people trying to kill you.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, but it'd be awesome. The good times would be incredible.
But even like I just think about
air conditioning.
Yeah.
It depends on what.
And like, what are you
society.
doing all day?
Just vibing, grapes, wine,
yeah,
having sex,
Yeah.
probably with little girls or boys.
Okay,
too.
well, no, I would say today. I would say.
I'm just saying that's how it was back then. That shit was nasty.
I would say, without a doubt, a guy like me, I wouldn't survive back then.
I think this is the greatest time to live in the history of humankind.
I agree with that. Oh, one last thing that I think we should talk about. Have you guys seen the Epstein book, the birthday book?
Yes.
I haven't seen the book. I saw Donald Trump's letter allegedly that he wrote to him.
That was part of the book. Brace went through the book at True Anon Pod. I recommend you checking.
Bless me.
Excuse me. I recommend you checking out his.
All right, give me the background on this because I'm not super.
So all of Epstein's friends made him a 50th birthday book in 2003.
This is a real book.
Yeah,
this is solidified.
Yeah, it's a real book of birthday cards and birthday notes and messages and drawings that they sent.
Okay.
And there's some wild shit, some absolutely crazy shit. So among the people that have birthday cards to him, Bill Clinton,
he sent him a birthday card.
I believe he had at least his signature in the book.
Fucking Christ.
Donald Trump had it was like a skit or a poem.
I saw the drawing. That's real?
Yeah, that's real. And people are trying to say that it's not his signature. I think the
absolutely
press secretary said we're looking into getting handwriting experts in here to just prove that it's not his signature.
This is the funniest thing of all time.
And then people zoom in on it and they're like, "See, that's clearly not his signature because like it's slightly more curved." And then you go and you look at his signature throughout the years, and it's like, let's just be honest, it's his fucking signature.
So he wrote him like a creepy ass poem that said, "I've read the joint. I just didn't know if it was real or not."
I don't know if he wrote it. Or if he just signed his name to it, but
it's clearly a silhouette of a
here it is right here. Voiceover. There must be more to life than having everything. Donald. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey. Nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald. Experiences never age. Have you noticed that?
That's disgusting.
Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me last time I saw you. Donald, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret.
Come on.
Donald J. Trump. That's
Come on.
Let's just be honest. It's a signature. But the rest of the stuff in the birthday book is very, very creepy too. This was from, I believe, Leslie. I think it was Les Wexner.
Where did we get the book from?
That's a good question. The source of the book, it was in the Department of Justice had it, but it's legitimately his birthday book.
Holy shit.
Dear Jeffrey, I wanted to get you what you want, so here it is. And then it's just a drawing of boobs. Happy birthday, your friend Leslie. I believe that's Les Wexner, the guy that he started Victoria's Secret, right? Big Ohio State University.
Everything at Ohio
funder.
State is like Les Wexner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a picture of boobs. This is one of my personal favorites. It just says, Dear Jeffrey, happy, quote, 50th from Joel. And then it's a lot of clip art of balloons, a cake, a plane, and then women. This probably took like 4 hours to make back in 2003.
Yeah, with clip art?
Yeah, with clip art. Yeah. And then there's pictures of Jeffrey laying next to women with their face blacked out. There's also a crazy one. It's a drawing. Here it is. It's a drawing, a very detailed drawing, a well-done drawing. 1983, and it's Jeffrey Epstein handing a bunch of balloons and a lollipop out to 3 young girls. They appear to be the age of, I would guess, somewhere between 6 and 10 years old. And then in 2003, there's the plane again, and Jeffrey Epstein is lounging on a beach chair, getting his feet rubbed and getting either a blowjob or a hand job from a topless woman. The idea is it's like the same women. It says 2003, what a great country that he's in. So he went from giving out balloons to little kids to now getting jacked off 20 years later. Actually, I don't know if those are the same women.
I mean, so
because that would imply that they would be
blow it up again.
Like 30 years old.
Okay.
In this.
But so I mean, kind of. No, man. I mean, maybe not. I was gonna see if the color of the shirts matched the
bikinis?
undergarments. Yeah.
No, and the hair color doesn't match up on them. But it's.
Yeah, I'm over here doing forensics work on 1990 drawings.
There's also a nude picture of Ghislaine Maxwell in the pool with Jeffrey Epstein, and the relevant parts of her body are covered by a black box.
The relevant parts.
I think we
of
can
her
take
body.
that. We're all adults here. We should be able to see that. There's just a lot of roses are red, violets are blue. Your hair is like gold. I wish mine were too. I'd hate to see what I'd look like. Yours darkly, Warren Eisenstein.
Who's Warren Eisenstein?
I don't know. I didn't look that one up.
Look, Warren Eisenstein.
There's a picture of Jeffrey in a bathtub. It just says, waiting for my foot massage. And there's another note that says...
He died in 2014, Warren Eisenstein.
Or in one of his glorious homes he likes to share with his friends, parentheses, yum yum. Just some dark, dark shit.
And, I mean, dog, could you think of any other, like, time period where if you were implicated in this at all, you could still be a part of our political process? Dude got banned for saying a weird term.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Big T, I have a theory about this. Curious to hear your thoughts on it. If Donald Trump had a squeaky clean image, if he didn't have any of the allegations or anything like that in his past, if he had been a model citizen that was revered by 70% of the country, and then the Epstein stuff with this book came out, he would be impeached like immediately, right?
I don't know.
I think that he probably would be. Or people would like turn on him immediately. But because there's been so much other discussion of the bad stuff that he's allegedly done, then this becomes like, oh, it's one more.
I don't think anybody's happy about it.
This is fake. But I'm just saying, like, if you have a pristine personality and you get tripped up for one thing, for one bad thing, and I'm not talking about just specific to Trump, but it could be anybody that's in the public eye.
I mean, obviously, Bill Clinton does not have a squeaky clean image, but I think his image has been rehabilitated for the most part over the course of the last 30 years.
Rehabilitated is a stretch.
From where it was when the Lewinsky thing happened to now.
But even then, that was nothing like, it was infidelity. Like, we're all in the adult world. That shit happens. Probably a little messy, whatever. But, like, nobody thinks of Bill Clinton as, like you're not going to find, if you do, they're dumb. But you're going to find any Democrats defending Bill Clinton. Like, no, he's probably a creep, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, but in 1992 or whenever it was, that was, like, the biggest scandal in the world. And now it's like, nobody really cares.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I remember Bill Clinton being thought of, at the time, the general consensus on him was scumbag, but also a lot of people liked his presidency because the economy was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then since then, I would say like in the past 10, 15 years, it's gotten worse, I would say.
Like
because you realize
shit he did in Arkansas.
Yeah,
it's starting to come to light.
You realize the Epstein connections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I said all that to say,
just like, fam, throw that motherfucker under the jail too. I don't care.
Yeah, please. You know, they should.
That dude.
Yes.
I said all that to say that it doesn't seem he gets that kind of blowback for the Epstein thing.
Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Probably because he's not currently president.
Sure. Well, that's my point.
Yeah, that probably has something to do with it. But I look at it equally for both those guys. Here's Bill Clinton's note. Jeffrey, happy 50th. He's got very confusing handwriting. It's remaining something to have as long all the years of learning and knowing, adventurous, and has to have your childlike curiosity.
That's insane.
To make a difference.
So
the drive to make a difference and the solace of friends. Bill Clinton.
It's like the insistent.
He uses a lot of M dashes, so this might also be AI.
No.
Big T loves M dashes.
It's like the insistent, like, wanting to flaunt it in people's faces when you're doing that kind of stuff. Like, it's like you want to leave breadcrumb trails about what you're doing. Like, that shit is so, like, sick to me,
like
dog.
all the bad stuff that we're doing, it's so normal that you're a creep that I'm going to make jokes about it and like references to it. And it's just, it's pretty gross. But they're all the powerful people all over this 50th birthday book that Epstein got. And I would like to see an independent forensic handwriting analysis done of if that's his signature.
That's the thing, though.
But
too.
what they're going to do, they're going to be like, it's not his, and then they'll get one person, and they'll be like, see, this person has cleared us.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's no such thing as independence when you independent anything when you're talking about like a presidential candidate now, especially with how polarized the lines are drawn. Because you either right now you're not like Donald Trump. I don't know. I'm on the fence. You either fuck with him or you don't fuck with him.
Because they'll see the handwriting and like the name of the person, and they'll be like, oh look, this person donated to like Hillary Clinton in 2009.
I would have to like know the person. Like, I think you're an objective person. I think if you were a handwriting expert, you would give me the real deal no matter what. Yeah. Even though you don't really like Donald Trump like that. Oh, did I just let the cat out of the bag?
Well, I mean, I'm on record as
I don't think you're in favor of a lot of his policies.
Yes.
Period. So, but I think you would be objective. You're an objective human being. Like, I don't know that I could trust anybody if I don't know them personally when it comes to being objective about a president.
Right.
And I think that goes with everybody. That's just me. I just think that's just where we're at.
Right. Yeah, you're probably right. So what's going to happen is they're going to get somebody that says it's not his signature, and then we're going to move on as a country.
I mean, the press secretary has been on record of lying about the files.
That's their job.
Going back and forth.
Is to lie for the president.
Yeah.
That's what press secretaries do. But yeah, I mean, if you can prove it's Trump, if you can prove it's Bill Clinton, which I mean, it is Bill Clinton.
I saw a video.
It's 100% Bill Clinton.
I think it's all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you.
Also, this book has been filed away for a long ass time.
Right.
So they're saying that somebody, like back in 2009, went in there, forged Trump's signature when he was a Democrat, knowing that he would eventually run for president as a Republican, and then it would come out and you'd be like, "Look, he's in the book, just as I drew it up."
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Also, this was Democrat Donald Trump that did this, not Republican Donald Trump. So you can always say that.
I mean,
they
called the Democrats the party of the KKK. So.
Yeah, born again when he became Republican. All right, that does it for Macrodosing. Aaron, it was great to have you here in person.
It was beautiful.
Do you want to do the live stream with us on Thursday night?
I do want to do the live stream. I might have a guest though. She'll be off camera, obviously, but like.
Okay, is she gonna be cool with that? Just like, hey, just sit back here for 2.5 hours while I sit on the couch and watch football.
I'll ask her. She's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
she's chill.
She's a cool ass.
We have
chick.
an ice cream machine.
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
There's ice cream.
Yeah, there's ice cream, golf simulator. If
That would
any of
get
that's
me.
of interest.
She's like, you had me at ice cream.
You got to try the new ice cream.
Yeah.
It's got more custard in it now.
A good mix.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
The way you said custard and looked at me in my eyes made me want the custard.
Well, it's a problem.
Except,
Yeah, you got to try the new mix.
I do. I'm in, dog.
All right, well, we'll see you guys next.
Be on the lookout. Her Huddle coming soon. This is a majority dude consume podcast, but I assume most of y'all out there have women in your lives or like women. So when this drops and you like, hey man, if you're interested in football, peep this.
Tell a woman
or two.
Yeah. All right, we will see you guys next week.